everything is working. There we go. Safari balls. We have 30 safari balls. We are going to be just spamming sweet scent, so we have nothing to worry about. Safari zone counter, encounter. And there we go. There we go. And first encounter of the day. So we should be going for around 600 encounters today. That is my end goal. My end goal is 600 encounters. And that's the plan. That is, it's not a great plan, but it is a good plan. Hey, Miku. Are you new here? Are you new, Miku? I don't recognize the name, but how are you doing? How are you doing this fine morning? Hopefully you're doing well. Azumarill. Well, not Azumarill. Meryl. I like Meryl. Again, Meryl Shiny is one that I would love to get from this thing. Like, there are maybe 2 shinies above the others I would love to get. And those are Meryl and Roselia. But I mean, I'd also be super happy with a Wooper Shiny. I'd be super happy with a Wooper Shiny. Like, I love Wooper Shiny. It's so good. It's such a happy little bean. Like, we love our happy little beans. We love our happy little beans. I mean, also, I actually forgot Slushy Duck was here. I did forget Slushy Duck was a thing. Good morning, Alpha. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you are doing wonderfully well. Five. So yeah, so again, as I mentioned, we are hopefully gonna break odds today. We should do about 600 encounters. I actually miscalculated horribly, my counting. We have more days left than I thought of Safari Week, because Safari Week ends on the 26th. So we actually have today, tomorrow, and the 26th. Not just, okay, I thought it was yesterday, I thought it was today and tomorrow. I'd like Mirror Rousey too. Oh, you're also doing Safari hunts, nice. But are you new here, Miku? Are you new here? Because I do not recognize the name, but glad to know that you are doing well. I mean, I'd also love Meryl. Like, Meryl's Shiny is a wonderful shiny. I love it. Hey, Andrew Ram. How you doing? How are you doing, Andrew? But yeah, so we're, again, the odds. So today, hopefully, odds will be what we hit. The hard part is, like, the mental endurance, which is why, as usual, we're going to be breaking partway through the stream to, get some lunch, just because that helps me, like, mentally keep it all together and not just completely lose it like a head case. Because I have very, very little patience. And patience is something that you generally need when it comes to shiny hunting. And I don't have that. So, I mean, also, like, I have noticed it is better to do about a bunch of encounters than, like, have a little bit of a break in between. It's just, like, a spacer for things. It's something I've generally noticed is very helpful for shiny hunting. Yeah, I am also afraid of a shiny running away, Miku. Granted, I'm not exactly expecting to catch it if I find a shiny, because I am pretty much just expecting to encounter a shiny. If I can just encounter a shiny, I'll be happy. Who's Joe? I don't know who Joe is. But no, I'm not sure I can help with that. Be glad. It's good to know that, like, other people are hunting here in the thing. I wonder if Milk is awake. Yeah, good morning, Milk. Good morning, Milk. But yeah, everyone, hopefully you guys are all doing well today. And again, if you are new, please do not forget to subscribe if you're new. We are currently on that road to 1K subscribers, and we need the help of you guys to get there. We've been just growing very quickly. Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting a shiny to find if it just runs away. I'm expecting a shiny to just run away when we find it. And honestly, if we just find a shiny and it runs away, I will actually be super happy with that. Mostly because that's a shiny fail reaction. And those do very, very well. So there's that. Well, good luck. I am hoping we will. Yeah, I'm the same way with you, Miku. I am the same way. Is it Miku or Miku? I feel like I'm mispronouncing that. So please let me know which one it is. I don't like mispronouncing names. I just feel bad when I mispronounce them. Also, the light is reflecting very annoyingly in my glasses right there. There we go. Wait, that... Okay, that's okay. That's from there. That's from there. Okay, like that's the one thing I hate about having. I mean, there's many things I hate about having the window be literally right next to my recording setup. Is that I get glare on my glasses, and like the light reflects off the window into my glasses, and then reflects off my glasses onto the screen, and I do not like that. It's very, very irritating because it's just like I don't like the way it looks on camera. It's why I can only record at very, very specific times of the day, or I have to close all my windows. I hate doing that. Nine. Nice one though. Nice one though. But yeah, like this is peak Safari Week hunting time. I mean, the good thing is that we have had a bit of bad shiny luck lately, so... Miku, okay, thank you, Miku. I had a feeling I was pronouncing it wrong, thank you. Yeah, I always like to make sure I can pronounce names correctly because, I'm very bad with pronunciations. I'm very bad with pronunciations, but I'm glad that you enjoy things here today. So, so are there any, like, other games that you play other than Pokemon? Because, we do a variety of content here on this channel. We do Legend of Zelda, we do Metroid. We're gonna be doing some, Mario games blind, soon. I've never actually played a Mario game, so I'm looking forward to playing those. We're gonna do some Kirby games in the future. We do a lot of Pokemon stuff as well, and we got Let's Go Pikachu, as a series upcoming, so, you guys can look forward to that. Currently playing The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time Blind, and I'm eventually going to do Link to the Past and Skyward Sword, resume that. Because that's like that's something that I've always wanted to play. I've always wanted to play A Link to the Past, and I finally have the ability to do it because of Switch Online. So like I'm really excited for that thing. Because I mean the thing is I don't want to start playing until after we finish Ocarina, because I don't want to have two Zelda series ongoing at the same time. It just, I wouldn't like to do that. I have both. I have both Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I have both of them. I tend to like to get like all the Pokemon games these days. You know, there are certain games I have not gotten. Like I didn't get Let's Go Eevee. Finish my things in Minecraft. Full time for fall, dude. I have not played Fall Guys. I'm probably not going to play Fall Guys, all things considered. It's just, I don't know. It's just, it feels like Among Us in that thing of it's almost like a meme to play, I guess, at this point. I don't know. Oh boy, yeah, trying to complete the Pokédex in the Ultra games is not that bad. It's annoying, but it's not terrible. Yeah, Shiny Charm is good. Honestly, I love how they just made it, oh yeah, you just have to get all the Alola Pokemon. And then you get the Shiny Charm. You don't actually need to get all the entire full Pokédex, where it's like over 900 Pokemon at this point. It's like, that is excessive, and it is obnoxious. But yeah, I am glad. Again, that's one of the reasons I am glad the Dex cut was done for Shield and Sword, because it is just annoying having to go and get every single Pokemon, trade them in, or trade them in, transfer them in, breed them, release them, and it clutters up your boxes so much. Or because people don't even go out and catch every single Pokemon anymore. They have a living Dex stored up, they send it in, send it back, and they're done. So like catching everything is completely pointless. You know, that's one of the reasons why I find it funny that people who say, you know, they want the full Dex to catch every Pokemon, those are the people who actually don't even catch every Pokemon anymore. They just transfer them in and they're done. It's just something that I've always found very funny. There's like these massive contradictions by the people who are just complaining for the sake of complaining, I guess. I guess is what it is. Whoop. But yeah, we're doing pretty fast on our encounters. We're already about 30 encounters in, and we've barely been live for like 10 minutes. So like, we're going fast. My car go fast. Meryl. Again, I would love Meryl as a shiny. Yeah, we have already passed up where landing has an encounter. My first game technically was Sapphire, but it was literally one battle I played on Sapphire, and it was not even my team. Like, my brother played the entire game and just like handed over his Sapphire version to me to play just against Steve, and I don't even think I did that well against him. Like, I don't even remember, like, it was like partway through the fight. My first actual game I played was Diamond. My first actual game I played was Diamond. Yep, but it's fun to play for an hour or two, but 2 hours it feels like a rinse and repeat. But I mean, again, that's what I feel like with like Among Us and Fortnite is kind of the thing where it's just at this point it kind of feels like a little bit of almost like a meme to play, and like that people play it because it's a meme. I mean, it's strange, but I mean that's just somewhat what it seems like to me in Quag. We love Quag. We love the Quag Lord, the Lord of all Quags. We love Quagsire. Like, Quagsire is one of the happiest little guys there is. Wooper's happier. Wooper's happy though. Wooper's happier though. Love Wooper. Meryl. I love Meryl. Again, I want the shiny Meryl to appear. Give me my shiny Meryl game, please. We love it. We love Meryl. Hey. Starly. Starly. Little Starly. I like Starly. I like Starly. I don't like Staravia. Those who remember playing Legends with me a few days ago will... Actually, it was last week, actually. It was actually a week ago, all things considered. Will know why I don't like Staravia. Because they caused me to fail a shiny Togepi. And I'm still salty about that. I'm still very salty about that. Because, like, I love Togepi. I love my Togepi shiny, and I want my Togepi shinies. I love my shiny Togepi. Granted, again, that is going to be the 1K subscriber special hunt. That is going to be the 1K special hunt. So, I mean, I guess all things considered, it was just fate telling me you're not going to get it yet. I mean, why do you have a pure hatred for Starly? Please explain this. Because, like, I have, mine is because of a shiny fail. Was yours because you got the shiny when resetting for a starter, I guess? Like, uncatchable shiny Starly? Because, I mean, that's a valid reason to hate it. That's a valid reason to not like it. No, not shiny Quag. We would like to get a shiny Quag. We would like to get a shiny Quag. 3. But yeah, so anyone got any, like, big plans for this weekend? I mean, because it is Friday today. And anyone got any big plans? Is it Thursday or Friday? Oh, it's Friday. It is Friday. Anyone got any, like, big plans for today? Or not? So, I mean, I know I got plans. I got a lot of Soul Link recording to go do. Fun fact about the Soul Link. Newest episode of the Soul Link is actually going to be going live in about an hour. So, there is something to indeed massively look forward to. It's going to be great. You guys are going to love it. So, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to go out about an hour. But again, watch it after this thing finishes because, I mean, obviously, we're streaming right now. We're obviously streaming right now, so you might want to enjoy that. Quagsire. Do-do-do. And yo. 7. I mean, yeah, we go through, so it's about, I mean, I guess it's like 15 minutes for, I mean, not exactly 15 minutes. It actually is pretty decently close to 15 minutes for 50 encounters. So, that's about 200 encounters an hour. So, if you want to hit, yeah, that's actually not unreasonable, that's actually not unreasonable, even with a break in between, to hit 300 encounters in about a 3 hour, to hit 600 encounters in about a 4 hours, in a 3 hour stream. Not that unreasonable, honestly, all things considered. What? Oh, that was me running away. That was me running away. Okay. I was like, wait, what? Oh, okay, it's just me running away. I periodically, like, freak out at things because I don't realize I'm doing other things at the same time. But there we go. We are all good. We all good now. We all good now. We good. We good. We good. Good. We good. So yeah, today's gonna probably be about a 4-hour one. Well, not 4 hour, but like 3.5-ish, sort of, give or take. Period for Starly. I did, and with an uncatchable shiny Starly, not once, not twice. Wow, 5 or 6 times. That is extremely unlucky. Yes, it is Friday. Yes, it is Friday. Today is Friday. Yes, it is indeed Friday. Yes, it's Friday. I know that because the Soul Link is going live today, the next episode of it, and we also have more recording session of me and Boost later because we are trying to get a lot of episodes recorded before he has to like break for a while because he's gonna be very busy in the next couple of like days. We want to get like a good solid several weeks of stuff recorded before he has to go. Because it's gonna really like interfere with our recording schedules. That the Soul Link is gonna be like, because the Soul Link we can only do that. We can only do the Soul Link when both of us are free, and that's a bit of a problem because I tend to stream fairly frequently. I have a lot of other recording stuff to do, and you know he has a job and like other just busy life things to work on. So this is why it's a little bit of a problem at times to do things. Also, you probably should get your sleep schedule fixed. You should probably get like your sleep schedule fixed because like that's kind of important. That's kind of an important thing to fix, I guess. Be-battle. 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 Run away from the thing. Alright, I mean, people. I mean, I guess it's not live right now. I know. I mean, the way that I've generally found like the best to fix my sleep schedule is actually pull off an all-nighter on one day, and then pull off an all-nighter on one day, then just stay up all night, and then just like sleep big the next day. That's I mean, it isn't the healthiest thing to do, but it's something that I've just found does help me. But again, I am also an anomaly. Like, I have insomnia, and I am, presently actually running on like not even 5 hours of sleep, and I'm planning out a lot of very intensive things today. I'm planning out 2 streams, one for Lilligant, one of course for Safari Zone, one for Swamp Simulator, another later in the day for Lilligant shiny hunting. Then I have recording with Foos for about an hour and a half. Then on top of that, I have even more recording to do for Ocarina of Time, and potentially working on thumbnails for the Gigalith shiny hunt. So like, I'm doing like 28 billion different things all at the same time, and it's just chaos nonsense. It's just chaos nonsense. So, yeah, there is that. Also, you guys can't hear my music, right? You guys can't hear my music, right? No, you guys can't. Good. For those who don't know, I'm actually like, for those who, I do listen to music while I am streaming. For those who don't know, I am very, very fond of like the Transformers movies, like trailer songs. It's like, why do the movies that like are not that great, like why the Transformers movies are like they're not great, but why does the music in them go so freaking hard? Wake up 2 hours later every day, so if you keep this up, I'll wake up at 6. I mean, that also works. That also actually is a pretty, that's smart. That's smart. I like it. I can respect that idea. But yeah, it's like, I mean, I don't get why it is. The Transformers movie themes, they go so hard. And it's like, the trailer scores are so good. And you can never find them online. I found like a few of them, but it's like, why are they so good? Like, Dark of the Moon in particular has just great themes. I love them. But yeah, it's like, But also, I am debating doing like movie night on the Discord server at some point. I need to figure out like what movies to actually put for it because I know in particular one movie I would absolutely love to do for it, and it's one that I'm probably gonna do first. It's also probably like a yearly tradition that we actually watch this movie because I do like love this movie. It is legitimately one of my favorite movies of all. It actually is like it is my favorite movie of all time. And for those who know me, they know exactly what it is, or they can like reasonably guess what it is. But it's not a movie I frequently watch though. Is the thing because like there are movies I like because I like the movie, what the movie is, and then there's movies I like to watch because like they're fun to watch. So it's like it's a weird sort of thing like that. But yeah. But again, how's everyone doing this morning? Hopefully everyone is doing well today. We're gonna be hitting our shiny ons today. We're gonna be getting some shinies. Hopefully, we're gonna be doing 2 streams. We're gonna be doing a lot of big good stuff today. So stay tuned and subscribe for more. What do I do with that water? Hydrate or dehydrate. Hydrate or die, people. Always remember, drink plenty of water. Water is good. Hydrate if only to outlive your enemies. Roserade. I guess not Rosa Roselia. I guess not. Yeah, it is Roselia, not Roserade. It would be terrifying if you could actually encounter Wild Roserade. Well, then again, no, Roserade doesn't really have that great moves. Well, then again, no, in the later games they did expand moves to actually learn moves by level up, so it's not that bad, honestly, all things considered. It's not that bad, all things considered. So I guess it is good. There's that. But yeah, I do like how Generation 8 actually changed that. So that way the Stone Evolution Pokemon don't not learn moves anymore. They actually do learn moves at level ups now. Granted, they do learn them at like generally very late levels. But it's still like a step up from, okay, you have to carry around a Shelter until like level 50 to get Icicle Spear. It's like, why game? Why, guys? Why did you do this? It's like, is Shelter real? Is Cloyster really so strong as to demand you lug around a Shelter for the basically 90% of the game? I don't think so. I don't think it is. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. And I mean, I have used Shell Smash Cloyster in various competitive formats, and it's really, really strong. But I don't think it's that strong. Get me my shiny now. What new, the new Transform, what new movie? Like, there's generally a lot of new movies. You might need to narrow it down, like, what, like, franchise in particular, I think you might have to narrow it down to. Oh. I've not heard of that. I don't really, like, watch TV much, so I don't really get trailers for movies anymore. Again, a lot of the trailers that I remember, like, when I used to watch TV, and that was a very, very long time ago. Like, I haven't really watched TV for probably the better part of a decade or so at this point. I really haven't watched much TV. I mean, we watch, like, Jeopardy every now and then, like, with my dad. Well, we did before he moved away. And then there's some shows that we watch, I occasionally watch, like, on TV. But I don't really watch all that much TV, and I don't really get, like, movie ads on YouTube anymore. Which is weird. I love how you guys overwhelmingly say, no, Shiny Zapdos is not orange. Despite yesterday, all of you guys saying it is orange. I love that. I'm surprised, like, It's Gold only got 1 vote so far. I do find that hilarious. But I love that. Like, I love you guys. Like, you guys are the endless joy that keeps me from just spiraling out of control mentally. Oh, you were joking. Okay. Thing is, I could reasonably believe some movie studio executives would say, oh yeah, a movie called The Movie is gonna work. Like, I honestly would not put it past movie executives to do that. Because they are some of the most uncreative people there are when it comes to naming things. Like, I love how, oh yeah, we have 2 movies in the same year, just named, subtitled Resurgence. Like, you guys couldn't come up with a more clever name scheme? You couldn't? Really, guys? I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. They're some of the least creative movie naming people out there. Sick. Badoo! We love Badoo! We love our little buddy. It's a happy little buddy. It's a happy little buddy. I actually got a shiny, not a shiny, a perfect Badoo in Pokemon Go. And I named it because every time I would get a perfect IV Pokemon in Go, I would always name them something. And I just called it Bud-E. Because it's a flower bud. It's like, Buddy, it's a buddy. Like, it's dumb, but it's what I called it. But also, like, you guys are going to absolutely love the Soul Link that, like, we've been recording the last couple of days. It's been insane. Like, I'm not going to spoil what we have gotten, but we have gotten some absolutely bonkers catches and wild encounters. You guys are going to love it. You guys are going to love it. Got a shiny Alpha Badoo. Nice! Shiny Alpha Badoo. Nice. I love Badoo. It's like, it's funny that I actually like Badoo, despite the fact I have very bad pollen allergies, and that it actually does state in Badoo's Pokedex entry that, like, its pollen, like, aggravates allergies. So it's like, I could never have Badoo, even though I love it. I could never have Badoo. And I'm sad now. And I'm very sad. But I mean, Wooper's always happy, smiley face always makes me smile. Because it's Badoo. I mean, it's Wooper. Wooper is always super happy. We love how happy Wooper is. And if you guys have not, left a like or subscribe on the video, please do not forget to do that. We're currently on the road to 1K, and every day we're growing. We want to keep up that momentum. I mean, that's fair, but also, like, I wouldn't want to, because Badoo is, like, huggable. It's a huggable little bud. But it is huggable. I don't want to stuff it in a bag. It's not Nebby. Badoo is not Nebby. We don't stuff Badoo in bag. We stuff Nebby in bags. Or, Nebby is the one that is stuffed in bags, not Badoo. Well, I just realized there's a little bit of a color difference between my screen, my computer screen, and my TV screen. It's weird. I need to get that looked at, but I mean, it could be like the shading I have, like, for my computer screen normally, I guess is the thing. It's weird. It's very, very strange. I mean, it could be a byproduct of, like, the recording thing. Let's go. Nice! Nice work getting that Milotic. Nice work. Again, shiny Milotic hunt. It's gonna be a great one. We don't stop till we get a female shiny Milotic. It's gonna be nightmare-inducing, but I know you guys are gonna love it. I mean, the thing is, the way that I have my thing hooked up, TV screen is for TV. Well, the thing is, I need to have the thing hooked up to the TV and the computer because, hello, Rustman. Are you new here, Rustman? Are you new here? Welcome to the stream, Mr. Rustman. But the reason I have the TV hooked up to the PC, like the screen, is that the capture card I have actually, like, has a split in it, so you can have a TV plugged in on one end and a computer, like, plugged into another monitor on the other end. So I have the thing plugged into the TV, and then I have the other thing plugged into my recording software. And that way, because a lot of, like, the stuff that is on the screen does get in the bit of the way for, like, certain games, like when I'm playing Breath of the Wild. Sometimes I do need to be able to see, like, the full screen, and, that's why I can look at my TV screen. Plus, I can somewhat hear sound from the TV. I can't, like, it's not perfect. I can hear, like, some things, like, I can hear, like, some boss music, some audio cues for some things, but not, it isn't perfect. It isn't perfect. But I need it for that. I need it for that reason. Second shiny Milotic, really? Flexing on us with his double shiny Milotic. What's this? Final thing? Oh, final. Fall Guys, probably. But, so are you new here, Rust, man? Are you new here? I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good day. But yeah. We're just doing some shiny hunts. We are currently playing, Shrek Simulator. Yeah, Shrek Simulator, the shiny hunt. So there's that. Run away. There we go. I do love, like, again, Dawn's idle animations was one thing that I never realized how much I missed until I, like, replayed this game for the first time in so long. It's like, the idle animations give so much personality to the game. Also, did I take up the counter? Did I take up the counter or not? Okay, I take up the counter. I need to periodically check to see if I actually do, like, tick up the counter one, because I frequently forget. Azumariland. It's like, anyone who played Pokemon Go will learn to detest Azumarill, unless you're me, because I was like, I'm okay with how overpowered it was. Because Azumarill in Pokemon Go, for, like, Great League, was absolutely freaking broken for so long. I mean, like, I think even still, like, today it's still broken because of how good it is. Like, yeah, again, Go's limited battle mechanic system is not great for a competitive scene. It is not conducive to a healthy competitive metagame. Doesn't have to be too early. No. No, it is not until post-game. The Plume Fossil is not until post-game in Black White 2. It is not until post-game. It is really, really stupid. That was one thing... That is one thing that I find extremely stupid about Black 2, White 2, is that the fossils, like the Unova fossils, are locked into post-game. And it's like... I get it. You want to have, like, the old Pokemon be a thing. You're probably overcompensating for all the hate Unova got with all the old Pokemon that are appearing. But, like, we like the Unova fossils. Give us the Unova fossils not in post-game. Because my plan was to actually use Archeops on my Black White 2 team. But, due to the fact of the matter that it was locked in the post-game, a friend of mine told me, you know, you might want to use Archeops on, you know, your Black and White team, and I asked why. I was like, I'll use Haxorus, though. That, okay, minor spoiler, you can't get it until post-game. And that was annoying to me, because, like, I wanted Archeops for that game. But I am happy that I eventually used Haxorus for that team, because Haxorus was great. It was great on my Black and White 2 Blind Series team. And Archeops was a fantastic Pokemon in the Black and White Series team. I loved it. What is the next strongest flying type? Do you mean of exclusively Unovan Pokemon, or like of all Pokemon in, the Black White 2 decks? Or like that is accessible in Black and White 2? Because I actually don't know, because the only time I've ever actually played Black and White 2 was for the Blind series. And when we do the hard mode series, then I will do, like, a lot more research onto the game. But I actually don't know that. I actually don't know. But flying types, Unova doesn't have a whole lot of flying types. I mean, it's got Mandibuzz and Braviary, which are, like, one's a bulky Pokemon and the other's, like, a bit of a bulky attacker. But they are version exclusive. Swoobat, it actually is very good if you can get Simple and Calm Mind, because it's Air Slash. Swanna isn't super strong. And Pheasant, unfortunately, has a very bad stat moveset alignment. It's a physical attacker, but its moves are, like, almost exclusively special. I mean, I guess, like, Braviary probably would be, like, the next strongest. But yeah, your options are relatively limited. I mean, Braviary is still, like, a great Pokemon. I would recommend Sheer Force over, Kenai, because, well, then again, wait. There's the overworld Braviary that you can get in the game. That is a hidden ability. I think that is exclusively encountered on Thursdays, though. It's a day. It's a certain day of the week encounter that you have to get it for. And if I recall right, it does actually have its hidden ability. So I would say that's probably a very good thing to get. I would say that's probably a very good thing to get. Because, like, Braviary has a very, very bonkers move. Like, it gets Crush Claw, it gets, like, Rock Slide. Hey, Alan. How you doing, Alan? How are you doing this fine morning, Alan? It gets Shadow Claw. But yeah, it's like, like, Braviary has got just a great move pool. It's got a great, no shiny yet, Alan. That's why we're hoping to break odds today, because, you know, all we need is like a little over, I said a little less than 500 encounters, and we will be at odds. I'm not sure about that. Again, like, I haven't researched Black and White 2's availability decks too extensively, because I did only play it blind, and I only played it blind last year, so it's like, it's been I haven't really played it that much, but I guess I could check. Feebas, Sarah B, Gen 5. But like, yeah, I mean, I don't know, because again, like, I have never, like, extensively researched what it is that is in Black and White, just because I've only, like, played it once, played it blind, and when we do, like, the much more comprehensive Let's Play series for it, then I'm gonna do the more depth. But again, if you have not done so already, please do not forget to leave a like on the video if you've not done so already. I mean, it would be a good one to get. It'd be a good one to get. I guess, you know, 5 units, fair enough. So actually, so what is your team going to be, Alpha? I'm very curious to know what this team is going to look like, because, like, I always love to know what people's teams are. I always love to know what people's teams are going to be. Zapdos. I love how you guys are saying, like, I love how you guys now are saying that Zapdos is an orange shiny, despite saying it was no earlier, and now, like, okay, no, we've gone over to yes. We've gone over to yes. 8. Whoop whoop. So what is the team? Because I remember my team from Black and White 2. It was Samurott, Chandelure, Haxorus, Conkeldurr, Electros, and Zarwar. I loved it. Superior Lucario, Haxorus, Bravery, and Milotic, and I don't know about the last one. Oh, that's a good team. I'm not the biggest fan of Lucario, though, as many of you guys know. I'm not the biggest fan of Lucario, but it's a decently good thing early game. Like, it will do well early game. I mean, aside from like struggling against the first, like the second and third gym. Like, Electros is just like, that Electros was an absolute champion. Like, I don't know what it is, but for some reason, every time that I use a Pokemon on a team and I give it the Rocky Helmet, it goes into being just a Pokemon I like, that is good, to be the absolute MVP of the team. It happened with Gigalith, and it happened with Electros. It's like, what? What is it? It's like, I love Electros. Like, that Electros, like, I mean, the best part about that, like, I was like, again, I highly recommend, Alpha, you go and watch my Black and White 2 blind series. I feel you will absolutely love it. But the thing about that Electros, Metroid the Electros, that I absolutely love, she had a modest nature and a perfect special attack IV. She also had a perfect physical attack IV. So, like, she was, like, the greatest thing. She was, like, the perfect attacker. And I always loved giving her Giga Drain and just sending her out against ground types. Because ground types, they can't hit an electric type that is floating slightly off of the ground. How do you beat An electric eel that floats slightly off of the ground. You can't. That's how. You can't beat it. And you have free permission to clip that and post a no contact nexus. I love you. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Like, I have extremely fond memories of like sending it out in caves against things like Crocodile and like it was like Crocodile or those things. Yeah, it is the only Pokemon without a weakness, which is why I love it. Which is why I love it so much. It's like, it's an electric type that has Levitate. It functionally has no weakness under normal conditions. You need to use something like Smackdown to make it susceptible to ground moves. Or Gravity, or have like Mold Breaker or Terrible Turbo Blades. You need some form of ability nullification in order to hit it with super effective moves, or do some other kind of setup to make it able to be hit by ground. It's why Electros was so good on that team, and it's also why I did end up naming it. It's why I did end up naming it Metroid, because like Metroids have no weakness. You need to use this bizarre combination of different attacks to actually destroy a Metroid. How are you doing, Hannah? How are you doing? Good morning, Hannah, the sensible mod. How are you doing this fine morning, Hannah? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, they don't have a weakness either, but that's also true. But the thing is, I don't like Sableye or Spiritomb all that much. I don't like them all that much. Yeah, it's like, I like Sableye to a point, because, like, it's very, very good and competitive with a very, very good tech set. Like, there are people who, in VGC formats, have just lost when it comes to Sableye, because it has such a good disruption kit. It has things like Quash, just stop any Pokemon in its tracks. It has, like, Fake Out, Snarl. There's so many, like, really, really good moves for just tech disruption, that there are people who just, they go up against a Sableye, and they just can't win. It just stonewalls them. But how are you doing, man? Hannah? And again, do not forget to leave a like on the video, Hannah. How are you doing? How are you doing this morning? There we go. 44. Run away from the Merrill. We are calling the shack today to set up an appointment to see if I get... what? Calling the shelter today to set up an appointment to see if we can get... Oh, good! Good kitty. Good kitty. Good. I'm happy that the cat will have a home. I'm happy cat will have a home. Like, cats are not something that, like, particularly like me, but I wish, like, goodwill upon all pets. All pets deserve good homes. We love pets. Pets are very good. Like, we do not deserve pets. We don't deserve them. Like, humans are not things that deserve pets. But good morning, Mudkip. How are you doing, my good friend? Mudkip. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I fondly remember Electros. Electros the Metroid. Metroid the Electros from Black and White 2, that series. That was... If I have to say a favorite Pokemon from any series that I have done on the channel, that Electros would definitely be in the running for, like, my favorite. Yeah, makes sense, Mudkip. Yeah, I feel ya. I woke up at, like, 6 a.m. today, which I hate, because I don't like waking up early. Hey, Snorlax, how are you doing? How are you doing, Snorlax? Hope things are going well. Hannah or Mudkip, can one of you please go grab Snorlax's link? And can also someone please go grab Polytoad Fan's link? How are you guys doing? Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the lurks. Thank you for the lurks, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. So many just awesome people just popping in right now. One of the cutest thing ever. Aww, adorable little kitten. Like, adorable little cat. Cats are cute. Thank you, Hannah, for doing that. Thank you. It is good to have a mod on duty. It is always good to have a mod on duty. Whoop, whoop. But yeah, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing this morning? Thank you very much for grabbing those links, Hannah. Thank you. But yeah, how are you doing this morning, Polytoad and Snorlax? How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Rosalia. Things are going well. I mean, yeah, still no shinies for me as well. Still no shinies. I mean, it is the point of Safari Week, though. But again, guys, do not forget to leave a like if you haven't done already. Again, we are going much for that road to 1K, and we're going to get there, hopefully, with you guys. You guys are the ones that make this. I am just the idiot face that records this stuff. You guys are the ones that make this a community. Oh, boy, you are over odds, Snorlax. Yeah, today we are also hopefully going to go over odds. Like, I honestly do not have a problem if I don't get a shiny. Like, my whole goal is I simply want to hit odds and good. Miku. Thank you very much for that, Miku. Yes, this is mod chat now. The mods have taken over the chat. But yeah, like, I mean, I'm gonna be happy so long as I just simply hit odds. Like, I did not mean to throw a Pokeball. I gotta do it once a stream. I gotta accidentally throw a Pokeball once a stream. If you ever get a chance to go back to Gold, Silver, Crystal Release, start a shiny deck. I'm probably not gonna do that, Milk. Over odds hunting is not something that I overly enjoy doing. And, I mean, yeah, full odds is not something I overly enjoy doing. I got my team a bit, and I decided to go with this team. Superior Braviary, Lucario, Electros, Haxorus, and Darmanitan. I have used Darmanitan in the Black and White series. Darunia the Darmanitan was an absolute legend. He was an absolute hero when we needed him to be. It was just, that thing swept him. Like, I don't know what it is with me and fire types in Unova, but like, we had Emboar was amazing in the Black file we played. We had Darmanitan be an absolute hero in Black and in a White version. And then we have freaking Candela the Chandelure, which just joked the entirety of Ghetsis' team, including the Kyurem, just all on her own. She was just insane. She was utterly insane. But yeah, it's like, shiny Dex isn't really something that I think I would do outside of like shiny charm odds hunting. Just because I do have like very low natural patience normally, and I tend to like space out very easily, so I know I would mess it up. What do you mean, getting a shiny in, what do you mean, like, getting a shiny in eggs without the charm? Because that depends on, like, if you're Masuda breeding or, if you're not. Also, back in Gen 2, there's a weird quirk of the way eggs worked back then, which is, which is an oddity, but, it does depend on, like, whether you're going, eggs or not. Masuda or not, or you mean just like of getting an egg, not getting a shiny from an egg. Because if the odds of getting an egg is, it depends on, of course, if the Pokemon are both from you, if they... Flaws unless Masuda, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what it is, yeah. I mean, alternatively, he could mean like of just getting an egg normally, like just a Pokemon 2 producing an egg. The Pokemon with hidden abilities you can get in White 2, they are overworld Pokemon, generally. I know Braviary is an overworld encounter that has its hidden ability. Hidden Grotto Pokemon, I believe, can have their hidden abilities, but not many of them are available. Not many of them are available, though, is the unfortunate part. Oh, Janet Masuda odds. Yeah, 1 in like 600. 1 in like 600. Yeah, as I said, 1 in 600. 7. No shiny. We're not getting a shiny today. We're not getting a shiny. You will likely be very disappointed in Darmanitan Zen mode, because back in White version, I wanted to use Darmanitan Zen mode, but, you know, my editor at the time, you know, pulled me aside and said, like, don't use Zen mode on that Darmanitan. Zen mode is a terrible ability to have on Darmanitan, because you lose speed, and you have to be below half health in order to, of course, have Zen mode activate. But you lose, you're already half health, which means the next attack is likely going to be something that can take you down. And you have to switch your offensive profile. Hey, Dustin, how are you doing, Dustin? It's not like Galarian Darmanitan Zen mode, where Galarian Darmanitan Zen mode doubles down on what makes Darmanitan good and just like enhances them. Galarian, regular Darmanitan Zen mode completely switches what it does, and it's not really that good. The other thing is you're also giving up sheer force, which, you know, boosts the damage that Darmanitan does normally. Yeah, it's really unfortunate that, like, Zen mode Darmanitan is just... I believe, like, the words that she uses, like, it is a statistical downgrade because it just deals less damage and it has a worse overall ability. Plus, like, the having it switch mid-battle into, like, the other form can, like, screw up over a turn because it switches from physical attacker to special attacker in Zen mode. If you're slower, you get knocked into low HP. Well, now you're using a physical move when you're a special attacker. It's weird. Hey, Goldie, how are you doing? How are you doing, Goldie, this morning? Yeah, it's a little... It's weird, and I feel like it could have been pulled off better, but it's an unfortunate thing that, like, Galarian, that regular Darmanitan Zen mode is just not really that good. It's really unfortunate. I like Zen mode Darmanitan. I just wish it was, like, always active, not like Power Construct, like, sort of like Power Construct, I guess, where if you go below half health, activates, you can full health, and it stays in Zen mode. That could be a really fun dynamic. Oh, you do swimming, Goldie? Nice. I actually used to swim. I used to swim myself. Stopped because of I just got bored, but I used to swim. Did you know this? No, I did not. I did not. 77. Wag. I love how I time that. Like, I love how I get the timing down for that. I love how I get the timing for that down. Eight. Roselia. I'm hoping we get our shiny data. Again, the goal is simply just hitting odds this morning. That's all we're gonna do. The goal is simply just hit odds. 9. Starling. And guys, remember, do not forget to leave a like on the video. So you got 16 votes in the voting thing, but only 9 likes. Please do not forget to leave a like, guys. Sorry if I repeat myself. All right. I mean, we've done about... Jeez, we've done like 20 encounters already. I mean, again, I did the math. Like, we are pretty much doing 50 encounters every, like, 15 minutes. So, I mean, I'm getting faster is the thing. I'm getting faster at doing encounters. So that is good. But at the same time, it also means, like, we're going to be hitting odds a lot quicker than I expected. So there is that. There is that. 2. Mario. Are we gonna get a shiny soon? I just really wanna get my sparkles. Great. But yeah, so we're about a third done with our encounters for today. I mean, again, we still got later stream today. We're gonna go hunting a Lilligan again. So I did make the executive decision that until one of our current series gets wrapped up, Gigalith is kind of going to be, like, tabled for a little bit. Like, I know it is, like, for the 750 subscriber special, but it's going to be tabled for a while just because we have so many ongoing Shiny Hunt series. I would prefer to have it be tabled just for the sake of keeping things more stable for a while. And, I mean, again, like, the special hunt is I mean, I'm just going to find it funny if, yeah, we get to 875 before we do the Gigalith hunt. I'm going to find that hilarious. just because that's the running trend of every shiny hunt we've done for a special, and I love it. I mean, well, I mean, again, Bagon did break that. Bagon did break that, so there is that. And I'm just rambling out loud at this point, guys. I'm just rambling out loud at this point. Badoo! Badoo! We love Badoo! It is happy little bud. He is a happy little bud. Happy little buddy. Hey. Azurill? I would not mind a shiny Azurill. Like, again, like, the 3 shinies I really would love are Quagsire Wooper, Azurill Marill, or Badoo Roselia. Those are the 3 shinies I really hope to get from this. Those ones I really, really, really hope to get from this. But I'm gonna be surprised if we actually end up getting any of them. Because, like, I know it's super hard to, like, specifically target hunt something in the Safari Zone due to the nature of it. But it doesn't mean you can't hope for it. Azurill's a 1% encounter rate? There's a no... Is it? We found a good number of them, though. I mean, I guess it could be. I mean, Azurill or Marill, I really don't mind either or, just so long as I get the shiny. So long as I just get the shiny is that. Shoot. I mean, I can go check it. Yeah, I mean, I'll also just check it. Have fun playing Minecraft. Have fun playing Minecraft. Have fun playing Minecraft, Goldie. I've actually never played Minecraft. I have never played Minecraft. Oh, Azurill is 5. Then, okay, so I was like, we found a good number of Azurill. I mean, yes, not a lot of them, but nowhere near 1%. Like, we found it more than Bidoof. So like that, the 1% for Bidoof makes sense. The Azurill being 1%, I don't think would be right, just because of how many we've encountered. But maybe it's also going to depend on like the area and like what time of day, or like a daily spawn Pokemon, because there is like that which plays a factor. Roselia, right? Again, Roselia is one of the 3 that I'm after. I do wish though that I could get a shiny Hoot Hoot though, but we can do that late at night, and I do not want to be streaming Safari Week late at night anymore. Like, streaming Safari Week late at night was the biggest mistake I made when it came to streaming Safari Week. Because I feel like had I been doing it during the day from the start, we would already be at odds, maybe even past odds. Whoop whoop. I love how happy Wooper is. I am in the first area off to the right, so I think area 6? Area 6! I was like, I think it's area 6. I feel like the even number ones are on the right side and the odd ones are on the left. I was right. So yeah, we are in area 6 during the day. I don't know what our daily spawns are, because I didn't check them. But, there is that. We're in area 6, not area 5, though. But, I mean, area 5 and area 6 could probably have the same spawn tables, I guess. Really? Azurill's a 1% here. Really? 700. Marill. How funny we're talking about Azurill, and then boom, Marill pops up. We got a Marill. Like, I would love shiny Marill. It's a great shiny. It's a wonderful, glorious, beautiful shiny. And I want it. I want the golden egg. I want my golden egg rabbit. It is very good rabbit. I love how now the thing is like tied for yes, it's a shiny, for yes, it's orange, but no, it's not orange. I love that. I love that. Really? Okay then. Fun. Ah, so you're going back to Briefcase Simulator, Fresh Milk. You're going back to Briefcase Simulator. Yeah, Briefcase Simulator is pain. Briefcase Simulator is pain. That's why it broke. Like, there's a reason I gave up on the shiny starter hunt for this game, and it's just the reset times. It's like, I can hunt Dialga. I could try hunting Dialga. I'm not going to hunt, I'm not going to hunt the starters because they just take way too long. Really, but it was also 1%. Interesting. Fascinating. Fascinating. I mean, at least it means it's unlikely I'm going to get a shiny Bidoof then. That means I'm lucky. That's good. Sweet step again. 5. 705. Badoo. We love our Badoo. Wow, that is extremely cheap. Getting $22, like $22 for a used copy of White. Those games go for insane amounts of money these days. That is a freaking steal right there, Alpha. That is a freaking steal. That was a hard buy. That is a quick buy for me right there. Like, that is amazing. No, I don't. It's not God. It's not God. Bidoof is just boring. Bidoof is just lame. The Bidoof jokes I never found particularly funny because like, it's. I don't know. I never really found it funny. It's weird. It's weird. Okay, run away. All right. 9. I took the counter up, right? Yeah, I took the counter up. Away. Okay, counter tick up to... There we go. Run away from the Quag. Run away from the Crag. That's what I'm... Interesting. So Bidoo's a 10. Interesting. Interesting. Barrel. Alright, I mean... I mean, it's just... I never really found, like, the Bidoof jokes that funny, because it's the same reason as, like, the funny numbers. It's just... It's an arbitrarily applied, like, this thing we decide is arbitrarily funny. And it's like, I don't really see the humor in it. It's like, it's sort of like this thing is funny because we say it's funny. And that's sort of why I don't really find it funny, because, like, there is no actual humor behind it. Oh, maybe that's why it's actually a lot cheaper, is because it's a Japanese copy, because no one wants to play a Japanese copy of the game because they can't read it. That might be why. That might be why. Dynock. Quack, quack. But yeah, I mean, that could potentially be why it is so cheap, because it's just most people can't play the Japanese version because they can't read it, or they won't want to play it. It's, probably a bit similar to how with, like, cars, a manual transmission, so like a stick car, they are cheaper than, you know, automatic, because people don't want to have it. They just don't want to deal with it. It's also why, like, yo, bad color, like, cars that just do not have a good, like, color paint job normally, they are also generally cheaper to get. So okay, so you probably do understand Japanese then. Also, you're looking at Amazon Japan, really? I mean, I guess maybe there's not as many copies for sale on Amazon Japan as there would be in America. I mean, I guess there could be more copies on sale there. I guess that's interesting. That's interesting. No, it's not a shiny Starly. It's not a shiny Starly. I am glad. The alarm plays the limitation because it makes me so angry. I want to turn them up. I mean, that's actually a very smart idea. That's what I do with my alarms. I just have a sound that I don't like to listen to, so I just get up and turn it off immediately. It is the exact same thing that I do, and I love that idea, Goldie. I love that idea. I mean, we all have things we don't like. We all have things we don't like for whatever reason. No reason need really be explained. But yeah. But yeah, we just doing some, and we're doing some encounters. We getting some shinies, hopefully. But yeah, we are actually closing in on odds. We are a few hundred off of odds. Actually, all things considered, this is around the encounters percentage from shiny odds that we actually got Zapdos on. Because we got Zapdos about 100 encounters below odds. Actually, well, I mean, it was a little over 100 less than. It was about 120 less than odds. So we're here now. We're about 400 below odds. You know, multiply that by about 3, because, you know, the shiny charm reduces it by a third about. So we're actually about where we got the Zapdos at. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, I generally play like a loud, obnoxious noise, something that I don't like. But I mean, that also works. That also does work. I mean, whatever you gotta do to get yourself out of bed in the morning always works. Whatever you gotta do to get yourself out of bed is generally a good thing. Because I know, one thing I used to do was basically just turn on the blender. Like, if anyone in the house is making a smoothie and I'm still asleep, just please turn the blender on and don't try and muffle it. Because I hate the sound of the blender. Because it's loud. And, like, I can hear the blender. Like, I actually say, when the blender is used to make smoothies, I say, can someone stop the screaming? Because it is so loud, I despise it. But it never fails to wake me up. It always wakes me up, and that's why I like the blender, because it wakes me up. But I hate it because I hate the sound it makes. It's an unsettling sound. But I mean, we all have our own, like, methods for keeping ourselves awake. We all have our own methods for keeping ourselves awake when it comes to things like that. Badoo! I would love Badoo. Again, Shiny Badoo is one of the shinies I really am hoping to get. But yeah, it's Shiny Badoo, Shiny Roselia, Shiny Marill. I mean, we're not gonna get Hoot Hoot Shiny because we're not hunting at night. We're not hunting at night anymore, which kinda sucks. But, I mean, I can always shiny hunt Hoot Hoot later. I can always hunt it in another game, so there is that option I have. What do you mean the rarest biome? Oh, Minecraft, right, Minecraft. It's like, I know nothing about Minecraft. I have no idea what Jungle Edge is. I've never played Minecraft. It's like you're speaking Greek to me, man. I don't know what Minecraft stuff is, but I mean, great job getting it. Like, actually great. Like, that was amazing. So what is, like, Jungle Edge? Like, what does it mean? Rat sounds an alarm, rats actually. Yeah, that's, see, that would work, but also it's unsettling. And that would just be creepy. I mean, sometimes that's just how luck works out, Goldie. Sometimes that's just how luck works out. You know, like getting a shiny in, like, first encounter. Or never getting it. Sometimes, like, luck sometimes just smiles on you. Or sometimes it doesn't. And the shiny charm Kayla's here. We have our shiny charm. Yay! Yay, there's Kayla. We have our shiny charm. We have our shiny charm now. Or, yeah, now, everything is good. We have shiny charm Kayla on a whooper. Shiny charm Kayla on a whooper. Kayla is now here. Kayla has arrived. 5. So let's see. Are we're still on time, right, for our thing? Yeah, we are decidedly ahead of schedule. We are decidedly ahead of schedule, and I love it. I love how much we are ahead of schedule. Modern Jungle is part of the jungle biome that spawns right next to the swamp, and has a bunch of small jungle trees that look like oak trees. Interesting. Interesting. Let me. Yeah, I'll just go to a different song. There we go. And sweet sun over to 7. 37 with a non-shiny Marill. Stanley Rare. Okay, so basically it needs to be like in between two other things. Another way to put a shiny noise on the inner. I mean, that... See, I would realize it's not a shiny if it's there because of, like, I'm not playing a game. But also, fair point. Fair point. Exactly. Kayla is doing... Exactly. Kayla is being wholesome Kayla. We have a wholesome Kayla in the house, and Kayla is doing wholesome things. Because that is what Kayla does best. Night. We love Kayla. We all love Kayla. Kayla is the one we love. Kayla is community shiny charm. But how are you doing this morning, Kayla? How are you doing this fine, wonderful morning? 40. No, not sparkly. We want our shiny things. I want my shiny rabbit, I want my shiny bud, or I want my shiny axolotl. That's what I'm after. Or my shiny slushy duck. I would not mind a shiny slushy duck. It's a great shiny. I mean, also I feel like if I played the shiny sound effect as an alarm call, it would just desensitize me. Once woke up because I had a dream that I was designed to turtle would make me pierce. Yeah, that's also probably why I would not do that. Because the other things would just desensitize me to the shiny sound effect. And, because that's what I need to listen to for things in games, is the shiny sound effect. 3. I am doing well, Kayla. I am doing very well. We're just, doing a little streaming right now. We're doing some shiny odds. We're hopefully going to be getting shiny odds today. And, there's that. Because there's 2 more days left of Safari Week. Though, unfortunately, on the 28th, there will be no stream, most likely on the 28th. If there is, it will be a very, very short one. Due to something, I basically have a little job thing I have to... Excuse me, I have a job thing I have to go do that's gonna be... Just why am I getting the hiccup so much? I have, like, a little, like, job thing that I have to go do, and, I'll get paid, like, $250 for it, but I won't be able to pretty much stream that day. If I do, it'll only be really, really late at night, and it'll be, like, after 10 p.m. my time, and it'll only probably be about, like, an hour, if that. It's not gonna be a very, very long stream. It is not gonna be a very, very long one. Your thumbnail on the side will look better than Shiny Golduck. Yeah, like, Shiny Psyduck is fantastic. Shiny Golduck is but Shiny Psyduck is great. Shiny Psyduck is glorious. We love the Shiny Psyduck. Nope. 8. But again, we're just hopefully gonna get the shiny. And I am glad that you like the thumbnail. I am glad that you like the thumbnail. Because, like, I didn't have the shiny Pokemon on the thumbnail. But then I thought I probably should add some shinies to this thing just to make it, like, pop a little more visually. And I decided to do that. How many encounters? Oh, hey there, Lucas. How you doing, Lucas? Yeah, I know. It's like I vastly prefer the shiny. Like the shiny Psyduck is just super great. It's just super glorious. We are actually like on time because we are keeping my like every 15 minutes we are doing 50 encounters. So like we are at a good pace. Like it's why I find it funny. Like oh yeah, I was just terrible early on when it came to like early on. I barely had an encounter like. Thinking that was like a minute. It was like maybe 2 encounters a minute. It was bad. It was bad. But now we actually had a good pace. I mean, I would say you have to go. I would say you have to go like a little bit past odds because like that's what I'm doing. I mean, we're gonna probably. I don't actually. But we're gonna be stopping around. Well, 4,100 today. I mean, I guess we could go 5,000 encounters in total. You'll go 550 both the next 2 days. So I mean, I guess that's like an option we could do. Because I would like exactly. Starly is very wholesome. Staravia is bad, but Staraptor is good. Staraptor, we like Staraptor. Staraptor we like. I mean, I like Starly. I like Starly. Like, so long as it's not uncatchable shiny Starly, I'm okay with Starly shinies. I'm okay with Starly. But otherwise, nope. Uncatchable Starly shinies, nope. And sweet scent over 6. Yeah, it's like, the fact that you guys can continue doing Briefcase Simulator for this long is just utmost respect to you guys. Utmost respect to you guys for being able to do Briefcase Simulator. Quag! Lord Quaggingsworth, we love the Quag. We love the Quagsire. Run away from the Quag. Run away from the Quag. And sweet scent. Also, go show some love to our good friend Do the Lucas, because he's also a fellow creator of content. Hey winner. Hey winner. No shiny, right? No, it's not shiny. Not shiny. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna quit up when I get to odds. I adamantly want to go above odds for this thing, just because I feel it's important to do that. Just like, I mean, it's part of the Safari Week experience, in my opinion. It is part of the Safari Week experience in my eyes. That, you know, you gotta go a bit over odds. You gotta go over odds. 760. Whoop whoop. We love Whooper. We love Whooper. It's so happy. I mean, I think it's probably like that Milk, like, part of his message got cut off than anything. Cause he said, yeah, I'm quitting after that I'm. So I think he just, like, he was trying to say something else and maybe just accidentally hit enter instead of like something like shift. So it probably was a typo or like a misclick. Meryl! We love Meryl. We love Meryl. The uncatchable shiny Starly sometimes means the shiny starter is around the corner. Philly had Starly at 20 encounters later. He had the I mean, I would not be inclined to agree, because I've seen people get shiny Starly at like 30 encounters in, and they're still going for shiny for Briefcase Simulator, and they're like over 5,000 encounters later. I mean, yeah, like, that's one of the reasons why I'm a Suda for starters when I want them shiny, because I do not have the patience to suffer through the entirety of Briefcase Simulator. The entirety of Briefcase Simulator is terror. I mean, that's why we're doing Swamp Simulator. That's why we're doing Shrek Simulator, guys. We're doing Shrek Simulator. Yeah, I have not seen a shiny yet myself, but hopefully we get one. Hopefully we get one. I mean, I'd recommend playing Pokemon Winter. I recommend playing Pokemon. It's a great game series. It's absolutely fantastic. I love them. And sweet scent over to there. Storly. I can show you besides that. Hey Ace, how are you doing? How are you doing, Ace? I can actually go show you what shiny Zapdos looks like. Browse, shiny hunts, shiny animations. No, okay, just remind me to tick up the counter 1, guys. Remind me to tick up the counter 1. There we go. Where's it? Where's Zapdos shiny? Where's the Zapdos? There we go. This is what shiny Zapdos looks like. No. Got expand the Zapdos. Expand it. Transform. Edit transform. Reset. There we go. That's shiny Zapdos. That's what shiny Zapdos looks like. That is what shiny Zapdos looks like. There we go. There we go. Safari counter. There we go again. So I just tick this up 1, and now tick it up again to 70. There we go. Yes, I very much agree, Kayla. I very much agree. But how are you doing this fine, wonderful morning, Ace? Hopefully you are doing well. I would not recommend playing Red and Blue. Red and Blue have aged very, very, very poorly. They are a very bad starting place. The best starting place is probably one of the newer games, all things considered. It's actually darker. It actually is darker in color. It's a little darker, it's actually a little darker in color. Wow, that's insane. That's insane, Alpha. I don't know, winner. I have no clue. Whoop, whoop. We got a whooper. I mean, is Red and Blue your favorite because of nostalgia, though? Is that the thing, Lucas? Like, was it your first game? Because it's like, Red and Blue mechanically have not aged very well. A lot of people who actually go back to playing them, like, who have played only the more recent ones, like, who have played everything post Gen 4, they struggle to go back and play them just because the mechanics are just so different, and the game is plagued by mechanical difficulties in terms of glitches. I mean, the games are extremely glitchy. Like, they are very, very unstable coding-wise, and they also, like, the mechanics do not function correctly. It's part of why people have a hard time going back and playing them. 6. We indeed love wholesome Pokemon. We indeed love wholesome Pokemon around here, Michaela. We love them. And again, you know, don't forget to share this to stream out with your friends, guys, so they know what we're doing here, so we can grow and reach 1K soon. Because we're going for 1K subs. We're on that road to 1K. Hey. Kind of tired, slept late. I'm happy because I got Galarian's after starting to run. Nice! Nice! Honestly, I really did not like how the birds were roaming around, like, the different places. I really did not find that fun. I at least appreciate them trying to make roaming legendaries more interesting. But Zapdos was just annoying. Zapdos was just really annoying. He just runs all over the place like lightning. It's like, the Zapdos one was the only one that I didn't like. I could tolerate Articuno and Moltres, but Zapdos was just annoying. I did like, though, how they had one Pokemon on each island. Each area. I did love that. Percent 81. Yeah, it's like, I appreciate the idea to at least try and bring back roaming legendaries in some capacity, but roaming legendaries still suck. They still suck. Hey, Darkrai, how you doing? How you doing, Darkrai? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Running away from the Wooper because we need to get some shinies. So, actually, what am I gonna have actually for breakfast? I actually haven't eaten yet today. Yeah, the Zapdos took me probably 15-20 minutes to get. The Articuno was like, I'm not even gonna bother looking for the Articuno. For the first time I forgot there and accidentally encountered and jumped. Yeah, I spent probably like 20 minutes looking for, I think I spent probably 20 minutes on each of the birds, all things considered. But that, I think, was just due to, like, I didn't know how to encounter them all. Because there's something. But, how's everyone doing today? Hopefully you're all doing wonderful and well. I know I am, and, if you guys are new here, raise the number 1 up. I heard you say something about that. I did raise the bar. I did raise the number bar. I did raise the number. Yes. But, everyone out there who is presently lurking, you know, please do not forget to leave a like and on the video and subscribe if you are new. But thank you. I see we got a lot of people here. Hopefully you're all doing well and wonderful today. Yeah. It's like, I didn't encounter them on accident. It was like, I spent a while, like, figuring out how just to get them. Because, like, I mean, I like what they did with them. I like the idea. Just because I like the idea doesn't mean I actually like the execution. But it was a clever, like, idea for things. I can respect it. I can respect it. I can respect the idea. And sweet set over to 88. Whoop whoop. We enjoy Whooper. We enjoy Whooper. We like Whooper. It's a happy little whoop. Happy little whoop. 9. There we go. Whooper whoops. There we go. So now we are. So we are about 300 encounters. We are at 306 encounters away from hitting odds. That's good. That's very good. 1. My favorite Pokemon is Metagross Ace. But second favorite is Togekiss. Third favorite generally fluctuates a little bit, but right now it is presently Heatran. And there is that Pokemon game I hate the most of Sun and Moon with removing the gym sword shields. Okay. See, I loved, like, the removing the gym feature, because the island trials are the same thing as a gym. It's just, instead of having an entire team that is ridiculously stupid easy to body, they're actual very competitive battles that make you need to think. It's like, that was, in my opinion, the best change they made, because they actually used competitive tactics when it came to the island trials. It's like, that's why I loved it so much. I wish they would go back to that. Because, like, the gyms are boring. I don't like the gyms. They're just boring monotypes. And it's like, I've mentioned before, I don't really like monotypes all that much. It's why I really, really, really loved what, Diamond and Pearl and, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl did with having the gym leaders in Elite Fours that, some of them just don't actually have monotypes. Yeah, gyms they're bland. Like, some of them, are entertaining. Like, some of them have variety. Like Volkner's gym, he has, like, I think Volkner's gym has, like, 1 electric type, because he has, like, Octillery, Amp, has, like, 2 electric types. He's, like, Ambipom, Octillery, I think Jolteon, and Luxray. And, like, I love that. That is really neat, because it's not just a monotype. You have, Elite Four with Flint, who has, like, 2 fire types, and then he's got, like, a Steelix, a Lopunny, and a Sunny Day Drifblim. Like, I love that. I really wish they would do more of that, or they'd do more, like, Island Trials, where you have, like, actual very competitive inline battles, where the AI is using, like, competitive tactics. I mean, I don't think they're going to add a new type. Like, I don't think they're going to add a new typing, because if they were going to add a new typing, they would have made some mention of it sooner, as well as if they were going to make a new typing, they would need to do it very carefully, and the problem with having a new typing is, we saw this with Fairy type. This is actually one of the videos I'm actually scripting out and working on a bit more later on, but it's why the introduction of Fairy type was very problematic, because Fairy is mechanically broken. It was designed to counter a problem of base stat spreads, rather than but it addressed this by basically creating a typing to body the typing associated with those high stat efficiencies, resulting in a typing that has a superior type spread for efficiency than, everything else. It's why Fairy types are such a huge centralizing force in the metagame these days, just simply because they have very few, like, counters that work against them. Raichu, that's what it is. Raichu, it wasn't Jolteon. He has right, because Jolteon was not accessible, because Eevee's not accessible. It's Raichu, right. There we go. I thought it was... Yeah, it was Raichu, not Jolteon. I periodically blanked on that. I'm gonna get both Scarlet and Violet, but I'm gonna be primarily playing Violet first. Cause like I love purple. I love the color purple, and I prefer it. I prefer it. Yep. Yeah, pretty much. But like the thing about Fairy, like I mean, this is like competitive for like why Fairy was a problem was that. People said, like, yo, Dragon, Dark, and Fighting was overpowered. They weren't. They just had very good tech kits. Anyway, with Dragon, it was just people didn't like Dragon because the specific dragons being used were the high stat ones. Like, people say, you know, Dragon's overpowered. Okay, well, what are the dragons that are overpowered? They list off, like, pseudo-legendaries, Latios, Kyurem Black, because Kyurem Black was actually... not banned in Smogon to Ubers. So, like, you have people saying, like, oh, yeah, these Pokemon are, you know, these Pokemon are broken, these typing is broken, when it's really, like, 4 or 5 Pokemon that are the problem, rather than the entire typing. Because if you actually do look at, like, the Dragon's average stat spread, the average fully evolved Dragon's stat spread is above a 600 BST. Because of how many legendaries and pseudo-legendaries there are. That is not true. That is actually not true, Lucas. I know because I did take French. It is actually not purple in French. I mean, purple is one of those, like, I think it's, like, almost identical in French than it is to English. It's strange. I mean, well, it is, like, close, but it's not quite the same thing. It's a little different. It's weird. It's weird. Like, it's spelled differently. It's not spelled Violet. It's got a little bit of a different spelling. But yeah, it's like... What was I talking about? Oh, Fairy. Yeah, right. But yeah, like, I don't think they're gonna add a new typing. Like, people have said... It's spelled a little differently. It's like, I don't think they're gonna add a new typing for Gen 9. Like, people have been saying they're gonna add a new typing, like, every generation for the past, like, since Gen 6. Like, even before Gen 6 happened, people were saying they're gonna add a new typing. I don't think they ever will add another typing because, like, the reason why people are okay with Fairy is because a lot of people like Pokemon that are Fairy typing. Like, you know, the prominent popular Pokemon that are Fairy type are very well liked. So, and they showcase, you know, the Fairy typing with these popular Pokemon. If they added a new typing, they really couldn't do the same thing. You know, when you really, like, look at Fairy mechanically, it is very broken in a competitive sense. It has a superior effectiveness profile to everything around it. It has a superior defensive profile to everything around it. We're talking about a Pokemon typing that is weak to 2 typings, primarily known for not being full-out attackers. You know, they're known for being residual damage dealers, not upfront attackers. Thank you, Plasma. Thank you, Plasma. That's what I meant. But yeah, it's like... I don't think we're gonna get a new typing. I have a video all about, like, Fairy and why Fairy shouldn't really have been introduced or should have been introduced significantly differently. But, yeah, I mean, it's a lot like people saying, well, we're gonna get a new Eevee form. Again, people say that for every time that there's a new thing. I don't think it's going to happen just because historic trends. I generally follow the historic trends, and I mean, yes, the historic trends can generally be wrong following them, but sometimes they are. Sometimes you can be wrong, but yeah, but Quebec French and like French are different. Quebec French is a little bit different from French. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure if we're gonna get those things because they also have said, you know, after Generation 7, they do not like giving older Pokemon, like, they don't, like, add on new evolutions unless it is a regional variant. And I don't think they're gonna make a regional variant Eevee form. It just wouldn't make sense. It really is, like, would not make sense to do that. Because the Eevee line is already, like, pretty much generally devolving into palette swaps these days. The stats between them are generally very samey. And just having even further palette swaps would really kind of show off that, yeah, Eevee line, they're just basically palette swaps these days. And, like, Eevee is, like, one of their cash cows. And if they kind of go a bit overboard on it, they're probably going to lose that. Because people are just going to no longer really care about it as much. Gonna get Violet for Scarlet B-Day because we did. Oh, yeah! Really? I did not know that, Michaela. I did not know that. 5. Yeah, it's an interesting thing, but there's that. Are you new here, Skybomb? Are you new here? I think I recognize the name, but how are you doing, Skybomb? How are you doing? Hopefully you are doing well. Welcome to the stream today. Hopefully you're doing well. Run away. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. And we are currently just speaking French in chat, apparently. We are apparently speaking French now. I mean, the other thing is, like, French for Scarlet and Violet's name doesn't really make all that much sense because it's Spain and, like, Portugal for the regions. Not really France. So it wouldn't really make sense, like, yeah, we already had a region based on France. Oh, Skybomb. How you doing, Skybomb? Welcome to the stream, Skybomb. Oh, so you've been here before? I'm bad. I'm terrible with names. I am terrible with names. There we go. 29. 39, 29. Whack, whack. Not doing good. How are you doing? I'm doing well. We're just, you know, going through our encounters for Safari Week. We're just going through our encounters for Safari Week. 30. Looks like we got like purged, guys. Make sure you guys your like is still here because it looks like we did just get like purged. I do hate the like purges. I hate the like purges. Like, make sure, like, refresh screen, like, make sure you guys, like, your like is still here because YouTube likes to screw us over. YouTube very much enjoys screwing over creators because it's YouTube doing YouTubey things. Run away from the thing. Run away from the side duck. 2. There we go. 38, 32. Mariel. I would love Meryl Shiny. I would love Meryl Shiny. We're not gonna get it, though. We're probably not gonna get it. Yeah. But yeah, I was saying a little bit ago, the 28th, we're not gonna likely have, like, a too long stream that day, just because there is something going on that I need to be, like, I'm gonna be busy all day with that. And I'm gonna be up for probably 5 a.m. to 10. That is 5 hours plus 12. I'm gonna be up for 17 hours doing that, like, doing that thing. So that's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be fun. 5. But yeah, I do look forward to that. I do look forward to that. Please give me my shiny now. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, though. It's gonna be fun. Like, I'm gonna get a little bit of extra money to invest into the channel for things. Gonna get some, you know, stuff and things. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. But I am hoping, though, like, we don't shrink that day, because that's gonna suck. It's gonna really suck if we start shrinking that day. Alright, so we are gonna break at 3,000. We are gonna break at 3,850 encounters. Cause I gotta get some food, and I gotta get some food. I gotta do some stuff around the house for a little bit. Shouldn't be more than, like, 5-10 minutes. It shouldn't be that long. But, yeah. Gonna a little bit of a lunchy break. A little bit of a breaky for lunch. How long have we been live, too, is the thing. Like, we've been going live for a while. We've been live for... We've not even been live for 2 hours. Jeez. And, I mean, again, I am, you know, keeping my timetable up and running, though. Lady, how you doing, lady? How you doing? Can one of my mods please go grab Lady's link? I mean, I could probably go grab Lady's link. But if any of my mods here can please go grab Lady Mawild's link. How are you doing, lady? How many encounters are you up to now? Like 5,817? You've been going crazy with those encounters, lady. Respect. Like, that's insane. You've been going crazy with those. Like, you have been just going super hardcore. Doop. Whoop whoop. There we go, lady. Go to. Oh, thank you, Michaela. Thank you, Michaela. I love how Michaela always has my back. I love how Michaela like, always has my back whenever I need something. There we go. Sweet scent. There we go. Badoo. Wow. Went to 1K. 10K. That's insane. That is insane, lady. Like, 5K is pretty much where I plan to end off. Like, 5K is where I plan to end off. Like, at the end of the week. Wow. Like, again, you guys... she did 10K encounters for Safari Week. So she went double over odds for, Safari hunting. It's crazy. Like, Lady just does not, like, Lady does not have breaks. She just goes full force. She just goes full fucking force. I love it. I love it. Run away. All right. Nice. 3 shinies. Nice. I mean, you earned those 3. You earned those shinies. You earned those. You earned those 3 shinies, lady. I mean, I'm waiting for me to just not get a shiny until over odds. Cause like, we're going to about 5,000 encounters, possibly a little more. Again, I'm not positive if I'm gonna be going like too much over odds. Like, again, I want like my main goal is just hit odds. I mean that's also a fair point. That's also a fair point. 9. Meryl. We got Meryl. We got a Meryl. We love Meryl. Alright, last encounter before a little bit of a break. Nope, no shine. So you guys get to relax with the enjoying little bopping thing of that. Be back in a little bit, guys. See you then. And until I get back, you guys have the floor. Sorry about that. That took far longer than expected. There were some clothes I apparently had to try on. But we are back now. We are back now. Alright. Back to the encounters. One. Okay. So... alright, so what, we started at about 2 hours, we started about 2 hours ago, and, I mean, we are a little bit behind schedule, too. So, like, there's that. There's a little bit behind schedule, though. Hey, Wiz! It's been a while, Wiz. I'm doing very well. We're just doing, of course, our Safari Week hunts, and we're trying to get some shinies. But how have you been? How have you been, Wiz? How have you been? And everyone else out there watching, how are all of you guys doing? Hopefully you're all doing well. Alright. Oh, that's right, nice. But yeah, so we're just doing our Safari Week shiny encounters. We're just hunting for some shinies. We're just hunting for some shinies. Ideally, I'd like to get one soon, but we're gonna be going probably to about 5K encounters by the end of Safari Weeks. We have today, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow to get to 5,000 encounters, which reasonably is not that hard, because we're gonna get to we're gonna go over odds today. We are going to go to 4,100 encounters. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, there's also Electivire. There's also Electivire. There's also an electric type from Generation 4. But I mean, those are also good. It's like I like Rotom. I like Rotom. Like Magnezone though. Magnezone. I love Magnezone. I love my zone. I love my Zoney boy. It's a very good Pokemon. I love Magnezone. It's like there are certain electric types I like a lot. But I mean, I also love Magnezone because of the steel types. Like, love my steel types. So many fun ones. Yeah, like, Gen 4. Like, I remember a while back, I tallied up a thing about that. Oh no, I just made myself like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I eat fast. Like, I mean, the funny thing is I didn't just eat. I had to try on a shirt and some pants for when I go, you know, I'm going to see my father in a few months on vacation. He lives out in Nevada. He moved there recently. So I had to try on some pants. I had to make myself some lunch. I had to go outside and get the mail. And I did all of that, like, quick. Because, like, I also had to fill up my water bottles. Like, I have trained myself to be quick about things. Another video, actually. That's another discussion video to work on. The video was very balanced. Needed. How it has warped metas. It's like, I am looking forward to that. Luxray is gonna be the first guess, but it's too easy at first. Yeah, like that. See, that's the thing about like some first guesses is that they are the obvious answer, but they're too obvious for the first guess. They're too obvious. Oh, okay. Well, looks like my my mechanical pencil is now out of graphite. Needed. How it warped meta. Like I mean, I've got a bunch of this. Also, I need to get some more graphite. Then I need to go get some more graphite later, because this thing is done. Yeah, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are great. I love them. Like, a little bit of grape jelly, a little bit of peanut butter. Love it. Love it. Like, the funny thing is, I exclusively eat grape jelly. I have no other kind of jelly. I do not eat any other kind of jelly. The reason why we have the shiny unknown question mark is because we don't know what shiny we are going to be getting. And I don't know how to basically rig up a thing that just goes through all the different options that we could get. So I just have it be unknown because it's a mystery Pokemon, I guess. Like, I mean, it's not the greatest of things. I know like a bunch of people have actually gotten a little confused about it, but the idea is that it's a question mark. But it's a Pokemon that's a question mark, so it's kind of like, what Pokemon will it be? It's a mystery. I mean, it hasn't worked as well as I thought. A lot of people do seem to question the unknown part, but I mean, it's that. It's whatever. It's whatever it is. It was the best I thought of, and it wasn't great, but it's just what I'm rolling with right now. It's just what I'm rolling with now. But there's some stuff. Is it Rowlet? Is it Rowlet, Michaela? I do wonder, is it Rowlet? But also, like, we have some big news. We are, like, less than 100 watch hours away from the 4K watch hour milestone, which we need. So, like, that's a big thing. So, like, that's a big, big thing. The funniest thing is that I was actually ridiculously worried for a long time that, like, okay, we were gonna get, you know, to 1K subs, but we were not gonna have, like, the watch hours for a long time. Because most people, they have, like, the problem is that they hit 1K, but they don't have the 4K watch hours. So, is it Salazzle, Michaela? Is it Salazzle? Oh! Is it Rabambi? Is it Rabambi? I gotta think, is it Rabambi? It's probably Rabambi. I need to use when I play any of the Alola games, I need to use a Rabambi on the team. Like, I made a note of that. I need to use Rabambi because, like, it's one of the very, very fast. It's one of the few fast Pokemon that exists in the Alola Dex, and it's also like a sweeper. Like, for those who don't know this, Alola is generally very slow and tanky for the most part because of the fact that so many Megas were just so powerful. They were so fast. They had such high offensive stats. They were designed essentially to tank Mega's, you know, superpowered attacks and KO in return with Z moves. But Rabambi is one of, like, the really quick ones. So, like, it's there to, like, it's not outspeeding anything like Megas, but it's one of the few quick Alola Pokemon, which is funny. Ooh, Mimikyu, ooh. I'm surprised, I wish, it's probably Mimikyu. Like, I didn't even think, like, Mimikyu was, like, that's the obvious pick. I didn't even think of it. I didn't even think of the obvious pick, Mimikyu. I love Mimikyu, though. Love it. I've used Mimikyu on teams before. It's great. It's just fun. Like, I am not sad that they nerfed Disguise now where it takes, I think, like 10% damage whenever Disguise is busted. Because the way that people would play Mimikyu in, like, this was doubles and in singles, was to give it a Focus Sash, and they'd send it out, they would have it, like, Swords Dance or boost up in some way. So you do the attack on it. Okay, well, now you broke its Disguise. Okay, then you go for another attack. Okay, well, now you've activated its Focus Sash. So Mimikyu's out there for, like, 3-4 turns. It gets an easy setup on turn 1 with Swords Dance, and then it just goes in, like, Shadow Sneak, Play Rough, Shadow Claw, and it starts ripping things apart, and it's terrifying. And I love that it can do that. I don't miss that it can do that anymore, though I am glad it no longer can do that, but it was fun. Finny. It's Tapu Finny. Yeah, I don't miss, like, I don't miss the days of Mimilax. Like, you still see Mimilax. You do still see Mimilax doubles teams where he has, you know, a Mimikyu lead with a Snorlax next to it, because people will double down on the Mimikyu. But you don't see them to the same level of absurdity, because that way, because before, it was Mimikyu would basically ensure Trick Room, and Snorlax would ensure its Belly Drum. Nowadays, you can Oko the Mimikyu because it no longer has the Sash to go with Disguise anymore, which is good, but it also means that, like, Snorlax will get the Belly Drum, A lot of people stop streaming for a while, so the watch hours go back to 0 before they get. Well, I don't think it's that. I think that they delist, because this is the weird thing. It says it is 4,000 public watch hours, and I know some people, they private the streams after they're over. Like they're private or they're unlisted. They're not, you know, shown anymore. And that, I think, is what goes into it. That it's like the streams, because it's no longer considered public watch hours, because all the watch time that those streams have is now privated. So they're no longer public watch hours. I think that's what it could be, but I mean, I also could be completely wrong. I mean, I said Finny a while ago, Kayla. Is it not Finny? Is it not Finny? I said Finny like 2 minutes ago. I guess it could be Coco. Amusingly, Coco is not my favorite of the top. I'm not overly fond of Tapu Koko. When it comes to Tapus, my favorite's Finny. Second is Lele. Third is Bulu. And last up is Coco, because I'm not really fond of Coco. Like, I mean, I love like the brutal savage power that like Bulu Woodhammer is with grassy terrain. Oh, it is Coco. Okay, interesting. So like I love that, but at the same time, like Coco really can't do much. Coco needed specs and original 50% electric terrain to like really survive things. That's why now it's like all just tech Cocos. That's why like all of them are like tech Coco these days with like electro web speed down. But now we have Regieleki, which is just insane. So it's just like, kind of like displaced. Because like a Regieleki is basically everything Tapu Koko wanted to be, which is a little bit unfortunate for Coco though. A little unfortunate though. And now I'm rambling about competitive Pokemon again. It's kind of my thing. Kind of my thing. Sweet Scent. 91. Whoop whoop. I mean, we're getting close. We're getting close to odds. Like, I will laugh if we get this thing and it's like this close to odds. I will laugh if we get the shiny and it's like super, super close to odds. I would love that. I think that they're messing around, Michaela. I think that they're just messing around now. What are your thoughts on the upcoming games? My thoughts are I like them, but if you want like a more comprehensive, like thought out thing for it, Wiz, I do highly recommend you go and watch the discussion videos and like the reaction I did for those videos, because my thoughts are there in a much more complete way, but I am cautiously optimistic for them. Like, it's cautious optimism. Still here. What, take like 10 minutes? Makes sense, yeah. I mean, sometimes it just, like, takes a while to type stuff out. Sometimes it just takes a while. I understand that. I understand winter. I understand winter. But yeah, we're just doing this thing. It's cautious optimism. It's cautious optimism. But note the optimism part. Like, so long, like, I don't think we're really gonna get any super mechanics for the new game. I think we're gonna get, like, just, like, straight regular Pokemon and, like, Gen 4, like, Gen 5 style games where it's basically no extra super flashy mechanics, just battles at their basic, at their most effective and simple, and I'm okay with that. 100%. I'm 100% with that. Because, like, many people know that I do not care for the super mechanics purely because I just think that they're excessive. I think that they're far too powerful. I think that they didn't need to happen, and I just didn't think they were necessary. The fan service was kind of my issue for a lot of things, but I mean, I get that some people do like it, but again, for me, like, I'm much more help of the meta type person, and that's what I care about primarily. And yet I love Dynamaxing, right? I like Dynamaxing because I like that I like Dynamaxing because it is very easy to shut down Dynamax moves if you know how to do that. Like, if you use Haze, any weakness policy Dynamax, any setup Dynamax is just toasted. If you just use Haze, they're gone. They're absolutely toasted. I love that. But yeah. Alright, we are closing in. We are less than 200 encounters away from odds. We are less than 200 from odds. We're going over odds today, it seems. We're going over odds, it seems. The odds are not with us. Let's go. I think we'll get new... I see it. Wiz, I love that, but I actually answered that exact question in the video. I highly recommend you go watch the video because there's a lot of other like extra things in there. There like a lot of like other extra things that are also in the video, like questions like that are what I answered. It's actually why there's like an Eevee on like the big thumbnail. But yeah, I would recommend you go check that out, Wiz. Cause like I can't really put all my complete thoughts here in like this video, like well this stream while live because there's a lot of like things that I wrote down and took notes on that I was reading from, and I don't have that anymore. So it's a bit of a hard thing to do. But yeah, I do recommend going to watch that video after this because it is a lot of stuff in there, a lot of stuff in that video. So like we also like analyzed some of the frames that came up because there's a lot of like interesting things in the background that people didn't notice. And I loved it. I loved it. Starly. Alright, we're not gonna get a Starly. We're not gonna get a shiny Starly. We're not gonna get a shiny Starly. I don't want shiny Starly. I want shiny, like... I want shiny Meryl. Like, I want Meryl as my shiny. It's a great shiny. Whoop. I mean, also Wooper. Of course, we also want Wooper, because it's happy. It's a happy little whoop. Happy little whoop. Happy little whoop. Love it. And there. 8. Oh, yeah, right. I gotta go, we also gotta go record some stuff with Foos later today. We got the we have the Soul Link with Foos Rodab later today that we're doing. There is that. That's gonna be fun. No one got a Jirachi in the Soul Link. No one got the Jirachi in the Soul Link. But how you doing, Crimson? How you doing, Crimson? No one got a Jirachi in the Soul Link. Oh, wait, no. I think Jirachi was one of our encounters. But I mean, again, like, the Soul Link is something. The Soul Link is something fun. The Soul Link is something fun. I love it. Like, the Soul Link is a series I am ridiculously proud of just because, like, you guys do not even know a fraction of the chaos we have gotten up to in that. I mean, again, like, we've recorded so many episodes of that Soul Link, I don't even remember who has what encounters from that. Like, I mean, I think maybe Foos got the... Yeah, I think Foos had the Jirachi. But, like, again, it's been so long since we've had, since, like, we recorded that episode. Because we recorded that episode probably 4 weeks ago. About a month ago is when we recorded it. Gen 4 was Diamond and Pearl Plasma. Gen 4 was Diamond and Pearl. Gen 5 was Black and White. Or shiny. No. No shinies. No shinies yet. We're gonna get our shiny hopefully, though. We're gonna get our shiny hopefully. Sweet scent. 5. Quag. Love it. We love Quag. We love the Quag. And sweet scent. Yeah, oh, 16. Not in the 100,000. Like, if a shiny hunt ever goes in the 100,000s for me, I am going to lose it. 7. Is it Magmortar or is it Heatran? Is it Magmortar or Heatran? Because that's a fire type. I think you said it was a fire type. 7. Alright. Wooper. Wooper. It is fun. It is a fun little bean. Sweet scent. 19. 39. 19. Wang. Perfectly synced it up. Perfectly synced it up right there. Perfectly synced. Oh, this is fun. This is extremely fun. I mean, I am enjoying these conversations with you guys. I am enjoying it. Why is like the light going that? Is it heat ran, Michaela? Is it heat ran? You said it was a fire type, right? I think you said it was a fire type, right? No. No. One. Meryl. We got a Meryl. Not a shiny Meryl, but it's a Meryl. It's a Meryl nonetheless. We got a Meryl. I'd love to get a shiny Meryl. It is not melty base. Okay. Infernape? Is it Infernape? Because, like, it's a fire type, right? Because I think you said it was a fire type. I mean, I could be wrong on that, but I think... Did you say it was a fire type? Cool. Interesting. Run away. Melty. I love Melty. I love... Oh, it is not a fire type. Okay. Is it Weavile? Oh, no. Is it Garchomp? Is it Garchomp? Is it Garchomp, Kayla? Is it Garchomp? Quagsire. We must acquire the sire. 5. Everything okay, Alpha? Everything okay? Torterra. Yeah, auto wrong is a thing. Auto wrong is a thing. 6. What did you forget, Alpha? Whoop. We love Whooper. We love Whooper. It's happy. It's a happy little Whoop. Single Battle Cup? What do you mean? Oh, in Shield and Sword? Shield and Sword one? I have not done that, and I might actually need to make a team for that. I might need to make a team for that, then. Gallade. Is it Gallade? Is it Gallade, Michaela? Because, like, there's... Oh, there's another fighting type in it. There's another fighting type. There's another fighting type in it. 9. Yay! It's Gallade! It's Gallade! I love Gallade. I still love how I saw Gallade before I saw Gardevoir even existed. So Gardevoir is just that thing that is not Gallade to me. That's something. That is something. Chun-Li. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, Winter. That's a good one. 31. We got these college kids throwing a party. I mean, college kid parties are the most annoying thing in the world. Like, this is the thing that I learned about college parties because one of my roommates went to one of those parties and they said that the apartments they have those parties in, they are in the basement and they soundproof the crap out of those places. And I'm just like, you wonder why it costs like $40 to get into some of these stupid parties. It's because they spend so much money soundproofing the place for no reason because they want to throw a giant party. Like, what? I don't get it. Oh, I did not register for that thing. I did not register for the single battle cup yesterday, though. I did not register for that thing. I didn't know that it was a thing, and I forgot about it. I probably should have done that, though. I probably should have done that. Badoo. Granted, I no longer overly like... Granted, like, singles isn't exactly my thing. I mean, yeah, college kids are obnoxious, lady. College kids are the most obnoxious things there are. They are a menace to society. College children are a menace to society. All things considered, they are a menace to a society. Get on me, get on me, get on me, get on me. That. I moved the thing down, and the other finger moved the thing upward. Thank you for breaking out, Starly. Thank you for not wasting my animation frames. Thank you for actually speedrunning tactics, Starly. Thank you. We needed that. You know, you have to imagine. Oh, no, that's not why I hate children. That's not why I hate children, Crimson. That's not why I hate children. They're sleeping is like... Yeah, that's why for a while I started sleeping with earplugs in, and I loved it. It was the best sleep I ever got. Gallade is great. I love Gallade. It's like I love Gallade. It's so good. I mean, okay, not good. It's got a great design. It's not like a super great Pokemon because it's competitively not that great anymore. Like even back in Gen 4, it wasn't really that great competitively because like there are other fighting types that are faster fighting types that can just close combat spam. And, you know, physical psychic isn't exactly the greatest of demanded rates of things. I mean, I don't think Gallade is overrated. I think Gallade is like properly rated because Gardevoir like always overshadows it. Like Gallade is like constantly overshadowed, aside from like Wally's, where like Wally's put like the spotlight on it. Oh, that sounds illegal, lady. Like they were probably breaking the law doing that. So you could, okay, you could probably like, call them in and like get them like arrested for that. But like you probably can't remember who the people were. But yeah, I believe that like that is vandalism. I believe that is actually vandalism. What those children were doing. Again, this is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things. Join. Like, this is why we can't have nice things, children. But I'm sure. Makes sense, yeah. It's like, that's why when I have a house, I am gonna get like a security camera that's like always constantly fixed, like my driveway and like my doors. So that way, if anyone tries anything, I have my camera. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no evidence. There's no evidence for that though. Yeah, makes sense, lady. Yeah, that makes sense. You'd be rather safe than sorry. Rather safe than sorry. Yeah, I understand that. 39, 44. I mean, I do like how this is like. I mean, I wouldn't say this is my longest shiny in terms of time length, but it's my longest in terms of like. No, actually no. I think the Ho-Oh one is gonna be longer in terms of over odds. Cause like Ho-Oh is 50% over odds at this point. Actually, more than 50% over odds at this point. So, and we still are under odds, technically speaking, when it comes to Safari Week. So we could still get it under odds. Though of all my like non-DA hunts, this is my longest one. And 7. Badoo! We love Badoo. I love it. We got this. Yes, because so I have to get off at 1 because that's when the Soul Link recording starts. But we are still ahead of schedule though. We are still like decidedly ahead of schedule when it comes to encounters. So again, we do like 15 encounters every 45 minutes. No, we do 50 encounters every 15 minutes. So if we're doing another 100, that's 30 minutes. Another 50 on top of that is 150. That's 45 minutes. So we should have this wrapped up by a little over noon. A little over 12 o'clock. We should have this wrapped up. Nice. That's actually not bad. I mean, again, like, this is why the power of math is very helpful, because it lets you solve things like this relatively fast. And again, this is why I am always thankful for you guys, because, like, you guys help me stay sane and safe, and not from completely losing my brain. You guys are what I have to thank for all of this. Badoo! We love it. We love our little buddy. We love our happy little buddy. Yeah, 200 an hour is generally what I have like worked out my math to be, because 50 every 15 minutes is 200 an hour. Yeah, that is what I worked out the math to as well. Because, like, I mean, before it was a lot slower. Before it was, like, a lot slower because I didn't have, like, my timing all down, and I was, spacing out a little bit. But now I've, like, refined my tactic to speedrun these encounters. It's a little over 200 encounters an hour. It's because it's about, like, really, like, realistically, like, 23 minutes for, like, 13 minutes, 14 minutes for 50 encounters. So it realistically is a little more than 200 encounters an hour, optimally. But, it's an easier generalization to say it's 200 an hour. It's just easier. It's around that, and it's just simpler to say, oh yeah, 210. No, it's 200. 200. It's easier to do the mental math with 200. There we go. Yeah, I love Gallades. Like, the thing is, I love how they actually retracted Gallade's arm blades always for like the 3D animation pose. Like, other than when it's attacking, its arm blades are always retracted. It's like, why? They're just nubs now. They're just nubs. They only extend when, like, attacking and when sending out, not, like, all the time. And I don't like it. I miss the always extended arm blades. I miss the always extended arm blades. Okay. Quag. We love the Quag. Lord Quaggingsworth. We love you. We love Lord Quaggingsworth. Gallade would be perfect. Gallade would indeed be perfect for Batman. Someone draw Gallade as Batman. Yes. I would love that. I would love that. That actually reminds me of my my video I was gonna make. If Master Chief was a Pokemon trainer, what would his team be? I still gotta get around to making that video. Like, I am proud of that idea I had, and I'm gonna be making that soon at some point. Like, I still gotta make it at some point, but yeah, it's a video I'm looking forward to making. I am looking forward to making that team. Quack quack, quack. It's a good little ducky. It's a rubber ducky. It is a rubber ducky. We love the rubber ducky. Fort. And whoop whoop. Happy little whoop. Happy little whoop. Love it. But yeah, I mean, like, I've optimized my pathing for speedrunning these clicks. Yes, optimized speedrunning click path. Oh my gosh, I'm nerdy. I'm so nerdy. I love it, though. I love how nerdy I get, though. It's like, though I do have to wonder the toll this is gonna take on my my Pro Controller. Granted, this isn't the good Pro Controller. Like, okay, when I say the good Pro Controller, I have two of them. Like, I have a wired Pro Controller and I have the wireless one. The wireless one I generally use more often because I've had it longer. Zoo Batman. I don't hate to see Ferrothorn with Iron Barbs and Rocky Helmet. I love seeing that, because that's what I enjoy running. It's very fun. It is very fun. Like, my favorite thing in the world was when using Ferrothorn. And this was, I mean, this is one of the few things about Mega Kangaskhan I enjoyed, was when Mega Kang would do things like Body Slam or Return or just anything like that. And I would just send out my Ferrothorn with Iron Barbs and Rocky Helmet, and Kangaskhan would get hit twice on it for both of them. I loved that. I love that. Like, that was always one of my favorite things to see, just because the amount of damage they would rack up is insane. There we go. Though, unfortunately, it also brings me to my Garchomp story, where I Dynamaxed my Rough Skin Rocky Helmet Garchomp, and a Weavile used Triple Axle on it. It took down my Garchomp, but the Weavile took itself out because it also had Life Orb. I love it. Like, that was fun. That was really freaking fun, though. Quack, quack. But yeah, I'm gonna be working on that video for the Master Chief one soon. Like, I mean, I have so many videos I need to be working on. Like, I have like so many discussion videos to finish. Oh my gosh, I have too many of them. Because, like, I have a very in-depth, thought-out reasoning for everything on it. Alright, B-barrel. We are about 100 and... This was about where... I saw something. Yes! We love the wholesome Kayla. We love the wholesome Kayla. Nice! The Alpha Gallade, nice! I at some point would love to shiny hunt that thing, but I also know I would probably never get one. I mean, until I like get the decks completed and get the shiny charm. 6. Gonna get my shiny, please. 7. Yeah, we're sleeping in the video. Oh, that's adorable. That is adorable. It's always satisfying when you beat your first one. It's always satisfying to beat your first opponent. Lovely. You love seeing it. You love seeing it. 8. We're gonna get some shinies, please. Hopefully we can get some shinies. Wholesome. We love the wholesome. Wholesome is what we specialize in. Is what we specialize in here. At Metamaxis, we specialize in wholesome. It is our special recipe. So if you enjoy some, feel free to enjoy some wholesomeness. Yeah. Sweet scent 80. We gonna get some shinies, please. Maybe we get some good. I just want my shiny, please. Alright, so we are 116 encounters from getting to odds. Ferrothorn with a rocky helmet, iron barbs, Leafy Thunderwave, protect and spikes. Wow. That is like complete tech Ferrothorn. What happens if someone uses taunt on that thing? It's fine, Raphael. It's fine. Being late is never a problem as long as you watch the whole stream over. That is like full tech Ferrothorn, and I love it. That is full tech Ferrothorn. That is glorious. Though I would say, like, well then again, I mean, like, I guess, like, Stealth Rocks could be a thing, but yeah. Oh, good. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, the Soul Link. Thank you for watching the Soul Link. That was fun. I love the Soul Link so far. The Soul Link has been great. That'd be great. Yay! That'd be fun. That would be fun, Kayla. That would be great. I'd love to see that. 4. We gonna get a shiny, please. Give me my shiny. I really just want to see some sparklies. I wanna see some sparkles. I want sparkles. Sparkles are good. Sparkles are always good. B-barrel. But yeah, we're not gonna go like, you know, 6,000 encounters. We're gonna go maybe 5,200, maybe at most. Maybe 5,200 at most. Quack quack. Quack dang you. I also wish I was an artist too, Crimson. I also wish I was an artist as well. It would really help with everything. It would really help with everything. Okay. Are they legendaries or are they box art restricted legendaries though? Are they things like Latios or Latias, or are they things like Calyrex and like Dialga? Cause like they're probably like not. They're probably like base 600 or less legendaries, unless they have unless they have like a Regigigas, in which case that's only allowed because it's got the thing. So what is the team that you are going up against, Alpha? I'm very curious to see what this team is. B-barrel. Run away from the barrel. Hopefully we can get some stuff. Sweet scent for 90. Alright, we are closing in. The end is drawing near. We're gonna get some stuff shiny, please. Soon I really want some sparklies. One. What if I don't get a shiny if there's... I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if I don't get a shiny at all Safari Week. I am honestly not surprised. I'm honestly not surprised if we get a shiny, because, like, even though we are going to be going over odds with regards to the shiny hunt, it's still a very unlikely thing to get a shiny in Safari Week, even if you go over odds. Like, again, we could get a shiny, but I'm just not counting on it, is the thing. So Zeb is... Yeah, they're probably the base 600 or less legendaries. They're not like the box art restricteds. They're probably not the box art restricteds. I mean, I love Zapdos. Zapdos is probably my favorite legendary that is not a box art restricted legendary. We didn't know how to Gigantamax a Pokemon with the food thing. You mean Max Soup. You need to go to the Isle of Armor, collect 3 Max Mushrooms, and give them to the guy in the kitchen, and then he will make Max Soup, which allows your Pokemon to have their Gigantamax form. That is how you do it. Yeah, it is 3 Max Mushrooms. It is 3 Max Mushrooms. Sick. Yeah, I find it funny how, excuse me, how they planned for there to be G-Max forms of the starters, but, alright, we are 99 encounters from odds, but they never, but Hop always Gigantamaxes his Corviknight, unless you have the Galarian Star Tournament unlocked when he Gigantamaxes his starter. I always found that funny, that, yeah, they just never did, they never had anything for that, unless you get the expansion pass, which, I mean, I'm okay with the expansion pass, I love it, like, ideally, I say the expansion pass is what they should do for future games, because it's better than just getting, 2 full-price games, getting a 3rd full-price game, just for, like, the, maybe, like, extra hour of extra content, like, when we really think about it, Platinum is not worth the $45 extra just for, like, the Distortion World to walk around in for Atmosphere and, like, 2 different battles. It's really not worth it in all things considered. Which is why I'm glad for the expansion pass to be, like, a standalone thing. Because it's a good thing to have for that. But we have surpassed 4,000. We're making a break for the end. The end is in sight. We have less than 100 encounters to go before we reach odds, where we officially are now over odds. 2. Now can we get our shiny, please? I agree, but the differences between it and Base Diamond and Pearl are really not worth $45 if you have played regular Base Diamond and Pearl. Like, the differences are extremely minimal. Like, this is me thinking from, like, the perspective of what is different between the 2 games mechanically. And, like, yeah, there's a lot of, like, extra lore. There's a lot of, like, really neat things in the game. But, like, we have to, like, kind of, like, put aside the nostalgia and really think about what are we realistically getting, yeah? What are we realistically getting when it comes to Platinum that was not present in Diamond and Pearl? I'm not sure if we will. I might go until, what is the berry? Waken Berry. The Waken Berry reduces damage of electric type, but it's only super effective electric types. Super electric type damage. A Dorky! How are you doing, a Dorky? Can someone please go grab a Dorky's link, please? Thank you. And Shuka is the one that reduces ground type damage. It is the Shuka and Waken Berry. I have generally memorized them. I mean, yeah, again, like, there are more fire types in Platinum. Yes, I will agree with that. But I also mean, like, other things together. But yeah, there are differences. Thank you very much. Yeah, Awaken Berry for Urshifu is a good idea. Oh, so you're using Urshifu Rapid. Interesting. Interesting. Any reason for why Urshifu Rapid and not Urshifu Dark, unless it was like you only had Urshifu Rapid Strike available? Because like I know in singles, but how are you doing, Darky? Yeah, I heard you weren't really feeling that well. I hope you feel better later, Darky. I hope you feel better later. Yeah, I love how Adorky and Michaela are like the same person. I love it. It is adorable. I love it. They're even, both of them are also like my shiny charm. They're also my lucky shiny charm. When I got my Meltan shiny a few days ago, like, I was super excited to get that shiny Meltan. Like, that was amazing. Darling. Okay, that's good, good. I'm glad you're feeling better, Dorky. I'm glad you're feeling a lot better. Cause yeah, I definitely understand, like, pushing yourself when you're not feeling well is the worst thing to do. I have done that before, and I regret it a lot. Yes, I said Meltan. I said I got a shiny Meltan. Those who want to see that shiny Meltan in action, you guys are going to have to stick around for the next recorded series we're going to be doing. You guys are going to get to see that bad boy in action. I love it. It's going to be fun. I love it. But yeah, I like Meltan. I really like it. And Melmetal. Granted, I like Melmetal more than Meltan, but I do like Meltan to a point. You got your number, range, me and my... Yeah, but granted, I can do maybe like... Okay, so what? Like 50, I get 50 encounters in 15 minutes. Whereas Briefcase Simulator is like one encounter every, like, 2 minutes. So, okay, 2 times 2 is 5. 2 times 2 is 5. So, 2 encounters in 5 minutes times 3, so 6 encounters. I am doing basically 10 encounters in the time it takes you to do 1. It's like, Briefcase Simulator is pain, and that's why it broke me. Like, I hope you get that shiny Turtwig soon. Like, Briefcase Simulator must end. I can tolerate Shrek Simulator. I can tolerate Shrek Simulator, Adorky. I could not tolerate Briefcase Simulator. I could not. Oh, boy. You know, I just mean, like, that Meltan is going to get showcased later on for a series I'm working on right now, and I love that Meltan. It's like, I like Melmetal. And I like how there actually is a Steel-type Pokemon in that game now, because their Steel types other than, like, 2 Pokemon did not exist, and I love it now. Yeah, it's gonna be things. But I do find it funny how people don't realize the only way to get Meltan outside of the like Pokemon Home giveaway one was you just have to bring them in from Go. It's the only way to get Meltan and Melmetal. You cannot get them any other way, like, presently right now, which sucks, but it's the only thing you can do. But it's the only way to do it. It's the only way to do things. Alright. 4,020. Oh boy, these odds are going insane. Like, I mean, again, I know that we are not over odds yet. Someone wants me to draw a picture. Yes, I would love that. I would love that. Come on, let's get some shinies. Let's get some shinies. Do. The barrel. Okay. We got a barrel. I honestly do like Leon. I also do like Leon. I will agree with you on that, Crimson. Like, Leon is, I wouldn't say my favorite champion, but in my opinion, I think he is the best, like the second best representation of a champion in game. Like, because realistically, the way Leon is portrayed in game with, like, you know, all the fans and everything like that, realistically, that's what a Pokemon champion would be. They would be like this massive superstar in the world, and that's one thing they're like, oh yeah, like, the fact that Steve can just go walking around in a cave looking for rocks and not be mobbed by people is the least believable part about any of the Hoenn games. Like, he is the champion of Hoenn, and that he's just able to go look for rocks on his own and like just not get bothered by the least evil thing. The massive just crowd that follows Leon makes sense because like we have people in the real world that do it. Yeah, it's annoying, but it makes sense. It makes sense. Quack. We got a Quagsire, but it's not a sparkly Quagsire yet. Hopefully we get a sparkly Quagsire. No. Set. Go. 7. No. It's a Badoo. We like Badoo. We do enjoy Badoo. What are you gonna Badoo? What are you gonna Badoo? What you gonna do with a Badoo? Not a clip. Johnny. No, Quag. We love Quag. We enjoy Quag. Love you too, Kayla. Love, love. I mean, we're actually gonna wrap this up a lot quicker than I expected. We're gonna wrap it up very quick. Johnny. No. I wanted my Slurpee duck. I wanted my Slurpee shiny duck. It's a blue Slurpee. Alright. Sweet set. 30. 40, 30. Meryl. It's been a while since we've seen a Meryl, all things considered. It's been a while since we've seen one. So that is that. We're just working our way through our shinies. We're just working our way through it. Again, every encounter is one encounter closer to our eventual shiny. Everything's one step closer to getting our shiny Pokemon. Yeah. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get our shiny. We are approaching odds, though. We are approaching odds, though. Shiny, please, will you appear for me? I think you can find Waken Berries on the Isle of Armor. I'm fairly certain that you can get all the weakness reduction berries on Isle of Armor. I think you can also get them on the mainland Galar. I mean, I think you can get almost every single berry other than like Landsat and like Starf berries on mainland Galar. I don't know the exact trees though. I don't know the exact trees, but I do know you can get them. EA Sports in the game. EA Sports, it's in the game. Yeah. No, we are not EA Sports. We are not EA Sports. We are Metamaxis Gaming. We just play games. We just gaming. We gaming. Let's go. Yeah, we're getting close. We're getting close. We are getting close to the encounters. 6. Yeah, I'm fairly certain it's in mainland Galar. Cause like you have to be able to get those berries without having the expansion pass because they're meta relevant items. So like, I'm 90% sure you have to be able to get them there. The berry tree near the. Thank you, lady. Thank you, lady. We need that. Yeah, I mean, I got like I hit every single tree in Galar trying to stock up on like a crap ton of leftovers for an event that I was doing. So I mean, I have a crap ton of every single berry. I have like, jeez, I have like, I think I have maybe like 7 pairs of leftovers, all things considered. I have so many pairs of leftovers. The power of Google, like, yep, the power of Google, lady. The power of Google. We always need Google. Like, there's a reason why my high school computer programming professor said, every diploma that is graduated these days should all read with help from Google. There's a reason they said that. And there's a reason I agree with it. Alright, we close and we got 56 more encounters before we hit odds. And 6 encounters left in the day. I would laugh if we actually get a shiny on odds. I would just lose it if we get it on that. That'll be the best part. That'll be the actual best part. 2. Starting. Shiny, can you please sparkle for me. I just really want my shiny and my sparkles because this is going on for a long time. I mean, again, it is also my own fault for doing Safari Week. And also, we haven't even been live. Wow, we haven't even been live for 3 hours yet. Wow. Like, again, we are going through these things relatively quick. Relatively quick. With a power of special effects, there's a whooper. Out of special effects, indeed. Special effects is good. I do love how, Quagsire is the absolute, like, is one of the absolute best walls to Zacian, because it just has Unaware. It ignores all of the stat boosts that a Zacian has, and the funniest part is that people continue to boost up Zacian's attack stats with things like Swords Dance, not realizing you're doing nothing. The best part about Wooper. That is the best part about Wooper, that people do that without realizing it. Super fun. Super freaking fun. I love it. Sweet scent over there. Shiny. Can we please get some sparklies now? Shiny? Can we shine? Can we shine, please? Can we shine? 8. 40, 48. No. But we got a happy Wooper. But we got a happy head bopping Wooper. We got a happy head bopping Wooper. No, do not check summary. I was gonna sneeze right there. But we got it. Fine. The final 50. The final 50. For the day, at least. For the day, at least. We got 2 more days of this shiny hunt to go. Alright, let's get some shinies. 1. Barrel. Not sparkles. Not sparkles, though. It doesn't sparkle. It no sparkle. Actually, wait. If we're still on track, we pretty much should be done with this by noon. That's crazy. I mean, I'm not complaining. Because, like, I'd be happy to be done with it soon. But, like, at the same time. But, I mean, I did overestimate the time it took. It would take for things. So that's good. That is good. Starly! Starly, will you not sparkly? Because you will become starry. 4. It's like, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I still love the name Jugga Conroy gave his HM using the barrel in his Platinum series. I love that. Derpidius was the greatest name ever. It was the greatest name for a barrel ever. It was great. Loved it. Run away. Don't want to jinx anything, but hasn't been much bots. Yeah, you are right. We haven't gotten botted lately. And honestly, I don't mind the bots. Because what it means is it means that we're actually doing very well and that we are worth botting. The bots see that we are doing well, and the bots think that we are worth botting. Which I'm okay with. And I'm okay with that. So, like, there's a vague, thin positive to the bots being, well, bots. But, yeah, it's also annoying. It is also very, very annoying. But, again, it's all just a matter of perspective. It's all just a matter of perspective. 8. Badoo! Not shiny, though. It's not shiny, but you do. Yeah, at least the impersonator's gone. Like, again, the best thing to do is just not comment on them. They come for attention and don't give them. I mean, that would be a fun run, Kayla. That would be fun. Though that would be a pretty hard run to do, because there's not really that many fighting types, though, that you can get in a lot of games. I mean, I guess, like, well, you do XY get Chestnut, you have Lucario, you have Hawlucha. I guess it isn't that hard for, like, Gen 5. I mean, Gen 5, Gen 6. It wouldn't be that hard. I guess in Gen 5 you could also do it, though, because, like, you have Emboar, you have Lucario, you've got Conkeldurr, you have Machop, you have Throw, you have Sawk, you have, Conkeldurr, you have the Swords of Justice, you've got, Hitmons. I'm fairly certain Hitmons are in the game. I guess in Unit would probably be the easiest one to do it. I guess Unit would probably be the easiest one. Fire only run a BDSP. Oh, boy, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Oh yeah, Medicham too. I forgot about Medicham. Yeah, there's a lot of them you can get. There's a lot of them you can get. Galay, there's a lot of them you can get. Yeah, like they got me too, Adorarchy. They impersonated me too, and I'm just like I'm glad they are gone. I am glad the impersonators are now gone. It's like, because like, the worst part is that we as content creators and many of the moderators knew and understood the best thing to do when the impersonators come is not comment on them, because that's what they feed off of. They feed off of the attention, and they want that. But the chats, the chats overreact, because like, oh no, there's an impersonator here, that's not the real one, guys, that's not the real one. And then you'll give these big reactions to it. But that's what the impersonators are after, which is why the best thing to do is just ignore it. But a lot of people don't know that the best thing to do is ignore it. And it's unfortunate. Because, like, it's just unfortunate that it actually keeps happening that way. But, I mean, at least they're gone. For now. I hope they're gone forever. I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, I hope that they're gone forever. I hope that they're gone forever and they will be never returning. I get to use Rapid Dash and Infernape, an amazing T. I mean, you can also, I mean, get Underground. All the Pokemon Underground you can get. Hey, there's a Way Gaming. Someone please go grab a Way Gaming's link. No, fine. Roselia, how are you doing, Way? You actually came in a bit towards the end because we're actually in like the last 30 encounters of the day. We're going to be hitting odds, doing 4 extra encounters, and then we're going to go for a raid. But yeah, you kind of came in at like a bit of a wrong time. 70. Thank you, Crimson, for doing that. Oh, nice. What shiny did you get in Safari? What shiny did... Oh, started off stream, not got a shiny. Oh, okay. Oh, banning... Okay. I mean, I wish you good luck, Plasma. I wish you good luck on your Nuzlocke. I wish you the best of luck. Meow, meow. Bye, you. But yeah, we are slowly closing in on the end. We are slowly closing in on the end. And anyone watching, if you have not done so already, please do not forget to leave a like on the video if you have not done so already. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day, all of you people. But actually now, I think, close out the poll. So I feel like it's run its course. There we go. There's a Starly, but it's not shiny. Let's go see what the poll is tallied at for do you guys consider Zapdos shiny orange? Let's see what the verdict is. 4. There we go. Whoop whoop. It's a happy whoop. It's a happy little whoop. Whooper shiny, please whooper. Last 25. Shiny, please appear now. 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 Do 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 4, 6. All right, we are 20 encounters away from hitting odds. We are 20 encounters away from hitting odds. I mean, it's pretty good. It's a pretty. We did pretty good. We're doing pretty good, guys. Like, it's pretty good. 7. Meh. Azurill. Azurill. Did not close the poll. End poll. I said end poll. I said end the poll. Good. Now the poll's ended. Good. Alright, let's see what the results are. And the verdict is, you guys do believe that it is not an orange shiny. respectable. But only by a very narrow margin. Live Safari Zone sucks in case you have to wait in real life days. Oh! I forgot about that it was real lifetime. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I thought it was like the effects build and last permanently after a time, though. But fair enough. Shiny. No, they said Heart Gold Soul Silver. They said the Gen 4 remakes. They said the Gen 4 remakes. The barrel. 4080. 4080. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there, slowly but surely. 81. Quag. We love the Quag. Yes, superior Gen 4 iteration of Johto. It's like any game that it has the physical special split that no longer had any game that has the physical special split when the original did not have the physical special split, in my opinion, is the best. It's like, the physical special split was a great thing. It added so many new moves to the game. It just allowed everything to actually be decent. It's like, oh, I don't miss the days before then. I don't miss the days before the physical special split. They were dark times. They were dark times. 16 encounters left, and 12 will we get odds. I mean, it would be great if we actually hit odds right at noon. That would be amazing. But yeah, we are getting really close, everyone. Thankfully, we didn't get the shiny bird yet. It's been a while since we had last shiny. Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've had my last shiny, period. It's been a while since I've had my last shiny at all. No, not a barrel. Shiny, please, will you appear for me? I mean, I'm not generally the best with nicknames, so I'm not really the best person to ask Plasma. I'm not generally very good when it comes to nicknames, so I apologize if I am not able to help. No franchise, but also screwing over some like Flareon. What? Hey, Physical Split was a great idea for Pokemon the franchise, but oh. Well, no, Flareon actually got better. Like, Flareon got better with the physical special split because now it can actually use physical fire moves. But it also, like, never was good to begin with. Like, Flareon never really had anything really good to begin with, though. Flareon kind of just always sucked. It kind of always sucked. Yeah, Flareon always kind of sucked. Because, like, it's not a special attacker, but yet it learns predominantly special moves. And it is a physical attacker by pure stats. Not historically a good mix. I mean, like, the thing is, Flareon is known as, like, the bad one of the entire bunch. Granted, I generally am not the most fond of any of them, except for Glaceon, and have a begrudging respect for Umbreon. But I mean, like, Espeon is mostly, like, Diet Alakazam, though. It is, like, that's how I've always seen it, because I look, like, at the stats, generally, not, like, the Pokemon itself. I look at stats. Like, I'm very, like, stats mind game. Final 3 before we hit odds. Final 3 before we hit odds. Oh boy. Oh boy. Nope. 4. Meryl. Nope. Not a Shana. Not a Shana. I wish I had it. Chun-Li, exactly. I mean, Chun-Li is a good one. Makes sense. Makes sense. Alright, last one before we hit odds. Last shiny before we hit odds. Oh boy, let's see what we get. Alright. Moment of truth. And we get a Quagsire. That is so perfect. I love it. I love it. I love it. But no shiny yet. Alright. If one of my wonderful mods would be so kind as to prepare our Mechanized Maxis raid tag in the link below, I will go hunting for a raid target. Because after all, we gotta go for a raid when it comes to our end of stream Mechanized Maxis things. Alright. Sweet scent. 8. Badoo. So who is currently live? Who is presently live? Run away. Oh, Chem's going live with Zygarde. Ooh boy. Chem is with Zygarde right now. Jeez. I mean, we might have to go to Chem because, like, they're doing Zygarde. And my personal policy is, if someone is doing Zygarde, I generally go for them. Oh. Ooh. Alternatively. Alternatively. Alright, final encounter. Final encounter. Badoo! Alright. Time to go look for someone to raid. We got options. We got options. Alright, let's look. Let's look. Okay, it seems like people actually are live online now for some reason. It seems now people are actually live. Okay. Katie's live. Katie is live. May not be the strongest normal flying type, but I like hair. Makes sense. Makes sense. But yeah, we're gonna go. All right, if one of my mods could please prepare the raid tag. If one of them could please go prepare the raid tag. There it is. The raid tag. Thank you. There it is. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you very much, Michaela. All right, we're gonna go raid Katie's Dream Shinies. She is doing Safari Week for the first time, just as we are as well. So, let's go send some love, and I will see you guys next time. Let's rock and roll. And again, we're going to be meeting back here later today for the Shiny Lilligant Hunt.